Good afternoon, students. I hope you are hearing. Right? So, how many students participated online? Let's see. Okay. Just I want to see their comments. Dear students, can you hear me? No, I think अभी कुछ नहीं दिखा रहा है इधर, कुछ नहीं दिखा रहा है। कम से कम हमारा वीडियो तो भी हाँ। Welcome to IFoS, and we are discussing geography test 3, and most of the students they are asking that sir we need bit comprehensive, so that's why I brought certain questions, I mean almost all the questions. And in this session some of the students they scored very good marks, and some of the students they are not having that, I mean they didn't perform well. The reason behind that, you are not having that either quality information or not prepared, right? In fact, so what I am conveying here in this test discussion, and I will be taking each and every question, so that what happened, and it's a kind of repetition, revision for you, and question and model answer. So point wise point will be discussed here. And online students, those joined online, please you can participate here, so that I will be providing certain information, right? Let's see. And so I will be taking in the beginning the basic questions, so that what happened, you will be having kind of confidence. For that purpose, I will be taking from back to front, right? So online students, if you are having any doubt, you can reach out to my my telegram Ravinder IAS, so Ravinder IAS, you can reach out this telegram, and if you are having any queries, you can call this institution number, and institution number plus WhatsApp also having IMS Delhi and VVR. And if you want personally communicate with me, then you can write, you can join here Ravinder IAS, right? So that what happened, if you are having any doubt, please reach out me, right? So let's see, without wasting your valuable time, then we'll be taking one by one question, right? Wish you all the best. We'll start now. Here, one question is very, very easy, and students are, I don't know why they are having this phobia. They didn't attempt this question properly. Let's see. Consider the following statement regarding the phenomena of October heat. So, why we are calling this October heat? So, you might have heard that October revolution in Russia, but here October heat in Indian context. So what is the October heat? Why it occurs? Generally, if you carefully observe in India, June, July, August, What is the October heat here? Generally in India, June, July, August, September, we are having rainfall. So this is the period southwest monsoon. In southwest monsoon, we are having more rainfall. But when it comes to October, the monsoon is retreating, means northeast monsoon. So during this period, the rainfall is less, the humidity is more, the temperature is exponentially increasing. That's why we are calling October heat. I hope you are understanding. Then options here, it occurs during the retreating monsoon season. Then it is marked by clear skies and high temperature. What is your answer here? Please respond. I want to see your answer here. Right? So just before I mentioned October heat, means it occurs during the retreating monsoon. In the beginning I mentioned that retreating monsoon in the winter season, it is going about to start, and it is marked by the clear skies. Of course that is true, because in retreating monsoon generally it is having clear sky and high temperature. Because of high temperature, this October heat is leading. That's why most of the time you are feeling that it is a kind of suffocation, humidity and dry condition prevalent, especially in the October heat. So this is very, very important, because I brought this question directly from the NCERT, right? So here your answer would be C is your answer, right? Then second question, and here you can see here, when you travel in certain parts of India, you will notice. So these are the interactive types of question. When you travel in certain parts of India, see, it is very specific. In certain parts of India, you will notice red soil. What are the main reasons for this color? You must understand that if you go in the peninsular region, northeast India, and some parts of the North Ganga plain also, you can see this red soil. What is the reason behind that to occurrence of the red soil? Online students, I hope you are understanding here. Yeah, here. So what are the characteristics of the red soil before understanding this topic? बता सकते हो क्या साई? Generally, red soil present in the crystalline and metamorphic rocks, right? Crystalline and metamorphic rocks. So then it is more present in the peninsular region, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and northeast region. More red soil already we have done in the mapping program also. So if you are having that map, you can very easily identify here. And then when red soil, because this red is having diffusion of iron, not concentration of iron. So you can identify here, take the diagram, especially in the northeast region and especially in the peninsular region is having this red soil because of diffusion of iron, right? Red soil. What are the main reasons for this one? First option, abundance of magnesium, no. Then accumulation of humus, no. Then abundance of phosphates, no. Then presence of ferric oxide. Iron oxide means ferric oxide. So we have discussed in the module also. Your answer is here, presence of ferric oxide. Because earlier 2 to 3 times from this topic, from this red soil, in prelims also one question, right? Online students, I hope you are understanding here. If you are having any problem, you can reach out me here, right? So So, what do you know about the red soil? Okay. 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 Hmm. Your research at this. Very good. So your answer is here. D is your answer. Then third question, and you can see here, known the outer Himalayas located in between the Great Plains and Lesser Himalayas. The altitude varies from, altitude means height. Height varies from 600 to 1500 meters. The width varies from 50 kilometer in Himachal Pradesh to less than 15 kilometer in Arunachal Pradesh. These slopes are highly dissected by seasonal streams called chores. Valleys are part of the synclines and hills are part of the anticlines or anti-synclines. So above that statement, the passage describes which mountain range, right? Which mountain range? So what is your answer here? There are four options. So you can see that in the Great Himalaya, Middle Himalaya, then Lesser Himalaya, right? Great Himalayas means they are inner. Great Himalaya. This is Middle Himalaya, then Lower Himalaya. So it is the outer, middle, inner. So this exactly, this great Shivalik range, it is also called like, inner Himalayas, right? Inner Himalayas, it is having syncline and anticlines. Synclines and anticlines. So Shivalik range near to the North Ganga plains, right? So Great Himalaya is above that. It is the inner, it is outer, right? So here the passage describes the mountain range Shivalik range. Yes, Great Himalaya range is above it. Very rugged topography, cold conditions are present. When it comes to Trans Himalaya Karakoram, very extreme condition. Then Trans Himalaya Jaskar range also near to that Karakoram, Ladakh, Jaskar, Pir Panjal, right? These are the certain ranges, right? So here our answer is Shivalik range, right? Next, what is the correct sequence of the rivers Godavari, Mahanadi, Narmada and Tapi in the descending order of their length? बता सकते हो क्या? Descending order. So what is the length of the Godavari? Godavari बता सकते हो क्या? 1465. Then Mahanadi बता सकते हो क्या? No? 900. Okay. So Narmada is then Narmada 1312, right? 1312 kilometer. Then which one? Mahanadi, then Tapi, right? So here Mahanadi is 858 kilometer, then Tapi is 724 kilometer, right? So you can see the descending order of their length. So which one from descending means higher to less? So Godavari, after Godavari, Narmada, Mahanadi, Tapi. Godavari, Narmada, where is Narmada? Narmada, Mahanadi, Tapi. So what could be our answer? B is our answer. After Godavari, which is the second largest river? I mean lengthwise? Lengthwise in the peninsular region. Not Narmada, Krishna, 1400 kilometer, right? So answer is B, right? Next question. Consider the following statement about the Mars solar conjunction. Mars solar conjunction. It is, देखो online student, please attempt this question. So you can take your time, then you can attempt this one. It is a phenomena which occurs when the sun will be in the between Earth and Mars. It happens one in every 2 years. So try to identify incorrect statement. साई क्या डाला था मुकेश? अंकित हाँ स्किप कर दिया हाँ 2 बी डाला था. अच्छा, see incorrect statement. It is phenomena which occurs between the when the sun will be between Earth and the Mars. That is true. Then it happens one in every 2 years. That is also true. So it is the Mars solar conjunction. So here choose the incorrect statement. Means D is the answer. Right? Then online students, can you hear me? So please respond here so that effectively will be conducted session. Next question. So arrange in increasing order of the, actually this is decreasing order I think. Let's see. Increasing order of the following type of forest in terms of percentage area covered in India. So either increasing, so which forest is more in India? Tropical, dry deciduous forest, then tropical moist, right? So increasing order, I think we have corrected it in a Telegram also I posted for our test students. Let's see what are the questions I posted here. I think no, actually which questions I posted on the Telegram on that day? I think 76, 85, 95. Not increasing order, rather decreasing orders we have to post, right? So it is the decreasing order. Decreasing order, this one. Okay? अबे कुछ comments नहीं दिखा रहा? Comments नहीं आता है? ठीक है, देखने के लिए. हाँ ठीक है. Right? So here decreasing order. So which forest is the highest in India? Tropical dry deciduous. Tropical dry deciduous. Then tropical moist. Right? Now you can see decreasing order. Which one decreasing order here? First one, very tropical. First one is tropical dry deciduous. You can choose one. Then second is tropical moist deciduous, 1, 4, right? After that 1, 4 decreasing order, 1, 4, then which one? 3 subtropical moist hill forest, 9, then tropical wet evergreen forest. अब परसेंटेज लिखा था एक बार लिख लो, right? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So moist deciduous here they have given I think इधर भी गलत दिया. Let's see. गलत दिया. But see after that you can write here. Generally in exam पहले ये आया था tropical dry deciduous forest, then tropical moist deciduous forest, then you can go for the wet evergreen forest, especially in the Western Ghats. Then after that semi evergreen, then then subtropical moist hill forest, right? So options आपको सही नहीं है इधर. So decreasing order, but try to write tropical dry deciduous forest, then tropical moist deciduous forest, right? Online students, which one criteria? Percentage with the गलत दिया है, not required. गलत है पूरा. वो एक्चुअली वो ये क्या दिया आपको, ये क्या दिया, इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. एक्चुअली क्वेश्चन डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर, बट डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर देने के बाद इधर आपको आंसर नहीं मिलता है. फिर deciduous, in deciduous forest you are having dry deciduous, after that moist deciduous, but परसेंटेज नहीं. एवरग्रीन फॉरेस्ट में बोला था ना, ट्रॉपिकल वेट एवरग्रीन फॉरेस्ट मीन द वेस्टर्न घाट्स. देन ये बताओ, which of the following factors that influence the onset of southwest monsoon, onset of southwest monsoon in India? So first option, intense heating of Tibetan plateau during summer months. Yes, that is 100% correct. And then the permanent high pressure cell in the South Indian Ocean east to northeast of Madagascar in summer, then subtropical jet stream, then intertropical convergence zone. So what are the options here? सोच के बताओ. टिबेटियन प्लेट तो ऑब्वियसली आपको इन्फ्लुएंस करेगा, राइट? इधर तो आपको टिबेटियन प्लेटू है. सो हियर फर्स्ट ऑप्शन करेक्ट, द हाई प्रेशर बेल्ट इन द साउथ आल्सो करेक्ट, सबट्रॉपिकल जेट स्ट्रीम इज आल्सो करेक्ट, इंटरट्रॉपिकल कन्वर्जेंस जोन है ना, इक्वेटर से ऐसा आता है ना, दैट इज आल्सो करेक्ट. सो ऑल द एबोव है ना. अभी क्या बोल रहा हूं, फॉर एग्जांपल इंडिया इज प्रेजेंट, इंडिया को ऊपर क्या रहेगा, टिबेटियन प्लेट्यू. टिबेटियन प्लेट्यू इज द हाई हीट इज प्रेशर, मीन से लो प्रेशर करेगा, हाई प्रेशर भी क्रिएट करेगा. समर टाइम लो प्रेशर, विंटर टाइम हाई प्रेशर, राइट? एंड सबट्रॉपिकल जेट स्ट्रीम आल्सो इन्फ्लुएंसिंग फॉर द साउथ वेस्ट मानसून टू अट्रैक्ट इट. देन सेकंड पॉइंट क्या बोला था, इन द साउथ रीजन फॉर एग्जांपल इन द summer period, here low pressure mean in the Indian Ocean what, high pressure, that's why wind is blowing like this, wind is blowing to occupy the low pressure. Then intertropical convergence, मॉड्यूल में बताया था, इंटरट्रॉपिकल कन्वर्जेंस जोन. इंटरट्रॉपिकल कन्वर्जेंस जोन मीन्स फॉर एग्जांपल इक्वेटर, राइट? इक्वेटर से क्या आ जाएगा आपको, ट्रेड विंड्स दे आर ब्लोइंग लाइक दिस, they are converging at the equator, that's why you are calling intertropical convergence zone, right? So this is also influencing because these winds are influencing the southwest monsoon, that is the point, right? Then most of the major peninsular rivers except Narmada and Tapi flow from west to east due to tilt, submergence of the India is tilting towards the west side. That's why here you can see peninsular tilt towards the southeast and discontinuous mountain range of the eastern region. Then see uphill of the Himalayas, then the larger catchment area of the peninsular. India is tilting towards the west. I mean to some extent, not completely. That's why west region is the submergent, east region is the emergent. है ना? That's why more natural ports present in the west side and artificial ports are present in the east side. So you can also understand. So answer क्या हो जाएगा मैं आपका A, right? See, most of the major peninsular river except Narmada किधर जा रहा है, साउथ ईस्ट में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू कैन टेक हियर, right, Narmada, Tapi. Narmada is present between Vindhya and Satpura. So they are here, their upheaval is present, right? So they are blowing, they are draining into the Vindhya and here Satpura. Satpura का नीचे एक और एक रेंज है, इसके बीच में तापी रिवर फ्लोइंग, राइट? हाँ थोड़ा सा महाराष्ट्र के पास, तो आपको क्या हो जाएगा, टिल्ट टूवर्ड्स द साउथ ईस्ट। हाँ टिल्ट मीन्स बेंड, हाँ कौन सा क्वेश्चन था? क्वेश्चन नंबर कितना है? 93। नहीं, आपको प्रॉब्लम क्या है इसमें? मोस्ट ऑफ द मेजर पेनिनसुलर रिवर्स एक्सेप्ट नर्मदा एंड तापी फ्लो फ्रॉम वेस्ट टू ईस्ट, सो ड्यू टू, सो इंडिया रिवर्स आर फ्लोइंग, मेजर रिवर्स आर फ्लोइंग, सुनो, इंडिया इज मेजर रिवर्स हियर, गंगा, here Brahmaputra, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, they are draining towards the east. Why? So west side is the coast, here submerging, here emerging coast, but if you take the properly, why these rivers are flowing east side rather than the west side, except Narmada, Tapi? आपका क्वेश्चन क्या समझ पहले बताओ मुझे। मोस्ट ऑफ द मेजर पेनिनसुलर रिवर एक्सेप्ट, ये छोड़ दो, फ्लो फ्रॉम वेस्ट टू ईस्ट ड्यू टू, हाँ मैं वही तो बात बोल रहा हूं, जनरली ये टिल्ट हो रहा है बट इधर इमरजेंट, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू दिस रिवर दिस द टिल्टिंग, दैट इज द थिंग, डोंट कंसीडर दिस पॉइंट हियर, आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए बता रहा है। बट नर्मदा तापी विंध्या सातपुर में फ्लो हो रहा है, नीचे ताप नर्मदा बिटवीन विंध्या सातपुरा एंड सातपुरा एंड अदर रेंज इज द तापी, बट ये पॉइंट कंसिडर मत करो इधर। हाँ, इफ यू कंसिडर दिस पॉइंट आपको समझ नहीं आएगा, ठीक है ना। सो आंसर इज ए। देन Arabian Sea branch of the monsoon is much powerful than the Bay of Bengal. Then the Bay of Bengal branch, due following reasons. बताओ। अच्छा आवाज आ रहा है, कुछ दिक्कत नहीं बताना। हाँ, बी। The Arabian Sea branch of the monsoon is much powerful than the Bay of Bengal. ये क्या हो रहा है ना, लाइट पूरा इधर पड़ रहा है, आधा तक खत्म हो रहा है, इधर ये तक मुझे कुछ नहीं दिखा रहा है एक्चुअली, वो प्रॉब्लम। हाँ, वो लाइट इधर तक आ रहा है, इसीलिए मुझे कंप्लीटली कुछ नहीं, ऐसा देखो तो कुछ नहीं दिखा रहा है। The Arabian Sea branch of the is much powerful than the, if you take the India, so Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, कौन सा बड़ा है? Arabian Sea is the bigger, तो Arabian Sea is smaller बोल रहा है, right? So this is the wrong, right? The entire Arabian Sea current advances towards India, whereas only a part of the Bay of Bengal current enters India. So most of the ocean currents entering into the from the Arabian Sea, that is true. But when it comes to, whereas only a part of the Bay of Bengal, only a part of the Bay of Bengal current enters in India. हाँ, इंडोनेशिया में भी जाते हैं, वो तो सही है ना। तो आंसर क्या हो जाएगा आपको? बी इज योर आंसर। तो पेन पकड़ो, पेन लिखते रहो। साई क्यों नहीं होता, आप बताओ। हाँ, whereas only part of the Bay of Bengal current enters. मैप देखा है बे ऑफ बंगाल का, अरेबियन का देखा है मैप, बताओ। एक बार पिक्चर खोल के देखो, पिक्चर खोल के देखो सर, देखो तो पता हो जाए ना बे ऑफ बंगाल कितना साइज में है, अरेबियन कितना साइज में है, आपको ही पता हो जाएगा। देखो ना, एक बार निकाल के देखो। मैप नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, फोटो देखो ना, मोबाइल तो है आपका, स्मार्टफोन। नेक्स्ट, mainly composed of coniferous species. Coniferous. Where is coniferous species present in India? Himalayan region, right? Species occur in mostly pure strands. Trees are 30 to 50 meter high. Pines, cedars, silver firs, spruce, etc. are the most important trees. They are fairly open forest with shrubby undergrowth, including oaks, rhododendrons, and some bamboos. Which of the following types of vegetation is described above? C. Mukesh? Reason, give me reason why you are choosing C. Why not A? मुकेश आप ऑप्शन बी लगा है सर. अच्छा, आप अंकित? हिमालयन रीजन. सो व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द माउंटेन? हिंदी मीडियम में ले सर क्यों? हिंदी मीडियम में ले सर क्यों? क्या लिखे? अच्छा 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 अच्छा, ओके. अच्छा, Muhammad Salman. So if you are having any doubt, you can raise your question, no problem. Yeah, here. See, these rhododendrons, oaks, and bamboos are part of the Himalayan moist deciduous. Himalayan moist deciduous, not mountain wet temperate forest. Oak, rhododendron, deodar. मैं क्या बोला था मॉड्यूल में? They are come under the moist temperate forest, Himalayan region. So यही है ना, ये region में. Try to understand. So west side rhododendron. Even rhododendron also present in the western Ghat and eastern Ghat also. It is not confined to only Himalaya, and entire India also present in the higher ranges. Try to understand, right? Mountain means height. Mountain means height above 1500 meter, right? Option A is correct. Then which of the following actors influence the, not actors, factors, factors influence soil formation in Indian condition? बताओ, ये भी बताया था. Parent material, yes. Relief, yes. Climate, yes. What do you mean by the climate here? Temperature and rainfall. Then natural vegetation. Apart from this, time also, and living species also. You can also write this point. कल एग्जाम में आ जाएगा. Time is also part of the soil formation, and animals also, human also part of the soil formation. So answer is D, all the above. Then 𝐴𝐴HVAN 002 recently seen in the news is related to. So these are the current affairs question related to geography and environment. बता सकते हो क्या? You are saying C. Option C. आप बताओ मुकेश. Option B. मुकेश कितना आया था आपका मार्क्स? So here it is the oldest volcanic rock ever found. It is the volcanic rock, not comet, recently. So you can write this point, some information. So 𝐴𝐴HVAN 002, a meteorite which is approximately 4.6 billion years old, was found in the 𝗟𝗏 region of the Sahara Desert in Algeria in 2020. Right? पता नहीं एग्जैक्टली कौन सा मंथ पता नहीं. ठीक है ना. सो करंट अफेयर्स आपको एग्जाम में ऐसे डाल देगा, थोड़ा याद रख लेना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, तो आपका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? मैं आपका बी इज your answer. Then 88 karo. Which one of the following rivers are tributaries of Brahmaputra? Very easy question. Sai, you scored more marks. I brought for you some gift. Come. Online student, those who are watching, and Sai, please come here. And from my side, he scored highest marks in GS. So congratulations. God bless you. All the best. ठीक है ना? So from now onwards, those who are scoring very good marks, वीडियो है ना, तो चाहिए तो ले लो, फिर आ जाएगा वो, ठीक है ना? ठीक है. Which of the following rivers are tributaries of Brahmaputra? So what are the tributaries? So Subansiri, yes. Lohit also. Dibang also. Barak is not. Barak नहीं है, ये लैंग्वेज लूज लैंग्वेज छोड़ दो, ठीक है? ये मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ ना, जब हम कैमरा सामने करते हैं ना, लूज लैंग्वेज छोड़ देना. बराक नहीं है, यो नहीं है, ये नहीं करना, प्रॉपर बराक नहीं है क्या सर, ऐसा बोलना जरूरी है. और जी कम से सार नहीं बोल तो जी बोल सकते हो, ठीक है ना? बिकॉज बी प्रोफेशनल, ठीक है? एंड दिबांग एंड धानसरी इज देयर धानसरी. सो चलो इधर हियर ट्राई टू एलिमिनेट 3 कौन सा है अभी? Please write 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. If you are understanding at least 3 options, Barak, then you will get the answer. Please write down these options. तो सुबनसिरी ब्रह्मपुत्र. सी राइट लेफ्ट फिर मुश्किल हो जाएगा, इधर यही लिख लो, ठीक है ना? बाद में हो, ऐसा बोलो तो बहुत क्वेश्चन निकल जाएगा. ब्रह्मपुत्र. व्हाट आर द ट्रिब्यूटरीज? एंड सेकंड लेवल में क्वेश्चन हम बढ़ा देंगे. यस, सुबनसिरी, लोहित. आफ्टर merging लोहित with the Brahmaputra, then we are calling real Brahmaputra. पहले दिबांग सिकांग. So it enters in India in Sadia town in Arunachal Pradesh. Sadia town, right? Answer is D. Then 87th question. Consider the following statement regarding the Himalayan range. Please attempt the question. The part of the Himalayan lying between river Indus and Satluj are known as Punjab Himalayas. Between the Indus and Satluj are Punjab Himalayas. Yes, you are right. Then part of the Himalayas lying between these Satluj and Kali rivers are known as Kumaon Himalayas. That is also true. So what is your option here? C, 1 and 2. Yes. Then what is upright? Even I have given in our Telegram channel also. It is a meteorite. In Telegram channel also I posted. This is the current affairs. So direct answer. Upright देखने के बाद immediate है ना meteorite जाना है, ठीक है ना? Then arrange the following rivers of India in increasing order of their length. Not increasing, rather decreasing. Rather decreasing. Rather थोड़ा इनका बारे में लेंथ लिख लो एक बार. आपको डाटा प्रोवाइड करो. I will be providing data. So question number 85. Please write down. Brahmaputra total length is 2,900, but in India 916 kilometer only. But in India 916 kilometer only. Indus 2,880 kilometer total length, but in India 14 kilometer only. 1114, 14. Then Ganga 25 kilometer in India. Then Godavari, just before I mentioned 1465 kilometers, right? So here it is a decreasing order actually. So first one, which one ma? Brahmaputra. After Brahmaputra, Indus. Indus बाद में गोदावरी, then यमुना, then नर्मदा. ये आ जाएगा, बट सीक्वेंस में आपको गलत चल जाएगा. देखते हैं 1 2 3 5 4. यमुना कितना बताया था आपको? यमुना बताया नहीं? यमुना 1211 किलोमीटर. Yamuna is 1211 kilometer. So here 1211. This one 2019. Indus. How many kilometers Indus? Okay. Godavari 1465. Narmada 1312. स्टार्टिंग में बताया था. तो क्या हो जाएगा हमका? डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. फर्स्ट ब्रह्मपुत्र 1, then 2, then 3, then नर्मदा 5, then 4. So D हो जाएगा. डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर, नॉट इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. दिस क्वेश्चन इज, प्लीज करेक्ट इट, डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर. सो ऑप्शन इज D. Right? Then next question. Consider the following statement with reference to Andaman and Nicobar Island. Online student Muhammad Salman, please respond my here. Consider the following statement with reference to Andaman and Nicobar Island. Right. Duncan passes separate. I will explain here. Please write down. North Andaman, Middle Andaman, South Andaman, Little Andaman, then Great Nicobar. North Andaman, Middle, South and Little. So Little Andaman and South Andaman divided by the Duncan Passage. And Andaman and Nicobar divided by the 10-degree channel. Right? So Duncan Passage separate Little Andaman and South Andaman. Yes, absolutely correct. Port Blair, the capital of Andaman Nicobar, lies in the North Andaman. Wrong. South Andaman. So 2 is eliminated, please. 2. Right? So here, क्या बोल रहे थे? Incorrect. We have to identify incorrect, right? So 2 is also incorrect. Saddle Peak in South Andaman. No. मैं बताया था किसमें मॉड्यूल में? Saddle Peak in the North Andaman. This is also wrong. So one option निकाल दो. ये सही है ना? And remaining 2, 3 means how many options? 2 and 3 are wrong. Saddle Peak, North Andaman, Mount Doyob, Middle Andaman, Mount Koyob, South Andaman, and Mount Thullar in the Great Nicobar. So this has been explained by me. ठीक है ना? So 2, 3 are incorrect. Please try to attempt this one. Andaman and Nicobar. ठीक है ना? In India, the problem of soil erosion is associated with which of the following? So direct UPSC question this one. And terrace cultivation, deforestation, tropical climate. Which one? Not terrace cultivation, deforestation and tropical climate. So what could be your answer here? Deforestation. Tropical climate, anyway you are having that. So 2 is your answer, B. Huh? Rainfall, but soil erosion is associated with which of the following? So ऐसा बोलो तो terrace cultivation भी हो जाएगा ना. जब आप कट कर रहे हो तो obviously you are, for example, you are cutting in the slope. When you are cutting, obviously there will be soil erosion if you are not practicing properly, right? So but here majorly soil erosion with the deforestation. We cannot escape the tropical climate. We are part of it. हम भाग जा सकते हैं क्या ट्रॉपिकल क्लाइमेट से? नो, वेरी डिफिकल्ट. बट इट इज द एंथ्रोपोजेनिक फैक्टर, राइट? टेरेस कल्टीवेशन यू आर कल्टीवेटिंग टू प्रोटेक्ट, यू आर सेविंग, बट हियर यू आर डिफॉरेस्टेशन मीन्स ये एंथ्रोपोजेनिक फैक्टर. सो दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. बी इज योर आंसर. बट ट्रॉपिकल क्लाइमेट सर, बट हियर ट्रॉपिकल क्लाइमेट को हम तो क्रिटिसाइज कर नहीं पाते बिकॉज दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ द सॉइल एरोजन. द प्रॉब्लम इन एसोसिएटेड विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग. तो ट्रॉपिकल क्लाइमेट सॉइल फार्म भी करता है, सॉइल एरोजन भी करता है, बट डिफॉरेस्टेशन क्या करेगा? सॉइल एरोजन करेगा. Then why not terrace cultivation then? But answer is here, this one only, UPSC wala. ठीक है ना? UPSC answer that one. See, if you, what I am saying, if you want to keep three options, you can keep. But as per my knowledge, so deforestation is the soil erosion factor. Tropical. So what you are saying? So we have to include tropical climate also. Then if tropical climate is the factor, then why soil is forming in tropical region? See, as per my understanding, deforestation is the major reason for the soil erosion. In my understanding, if you want, you can keep it, no problem. But UPSC key also given that one only, right? Then what we can do? We have to go for the UPSC key. हम तीन ही ले सकते हैं ना. Terrace cultivation भी होते. If you are not properly managing the terrace cultivation, that also leading the soil erosion. But to reduce the soil erosion, but कुछ तो कुछ soil erosion है ना, तो फिर उसको भी add. So you can keep that 3. So answer is B. Next, 82. क्या था ये? ये 23A sometimes seen in the news is related to which of the following? बताओ. हाँ? Drifting away beyond Antarctic waters. So this is a current affairs question. So, ये टोड हिंदू पेपर में आर्टिकल भी आया था. ए लार्ज आइसबर्ग्स ड्रिफ्टिंग अवे बियॉन्ड अंटार्कटिक वाटर्स. सो सम ऑफ द करंट अफेयर्स जस्ट प्लीज राइट डाउन ऑन योर पेपर. राइट? ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, एनी डाउट? ए लार्ज आइसबर्ग्स ड्रिफ्टिंग अवे बियॉन्ड अंटार्कटिक वाटर्स, दैट इज A23A, largest one, this one. So answer is B. Then consider the following mountain range in India. What is the order of the above ranges from north to south direction? North to south. So you can see first one is 2. Shivalik ऊपर रहेगा. Then Vindhya. Then Satpura. 2, 3, 1. Where is it? So A is your answer. So here Vindhya, Satpura present in Madhya Pradesh. Not exclusively, Maharashtra में थोड़ा आ रहा है, but शिवालिक it is the outer Himalayas where जम्मू कश्मीर, हिमाचल प्रदेश, उत्तराखंड, यूपी से ऊपर बिहार अप टू सिक्किम तक जा रहा है. ठीक है ना? ये याद रख लेना. सो आंसर इज ए. देन Amaterasu recently seen in the news. बताओ. मुकेश बताना है. मुकेश? No idea. You did not attempt. You have to attempt. So it is recently in the news. Is also current affairs. इसलिए current affairs पढ़ना जरूरी है. कम से कम एक 2016 में कितना current affairs है? 60 questions plus current affairs. हाँ, 60 plus questions. जो करंट अफेयर्स पढ़ के गया पूरा प्रीलिम्स क्लियर कर दिया. हाईएस्ट स्कोर 143, 146, 150 तक गया था. करंट अफेयर्स इज वेरी वेरी एसेंशियल. वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट, दिस वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट एनर्जी कॉस्मिक रेस एवर डिटेक्टेड. लिख लो ऐसा पॉइंट्स. सी इन एग्जाम दे विल नॉट बी आस्किंग दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन मल्टीपल. डायरेक्ट पॉइंट पूछ लेगा. जस्ट दे विल बी आस्किंग डायरेक्ट पॉइंट. Online students? One of the highest energy cosmic ray. ठीक है ना? So direct question here, need not discussion this much. ठीक है ना? Then which of the following is are the advantages of practicing drip irrigation? What drip irrigation? For example, here plant, near that plant root water will be dropped, right? Water drop will be. So here side periphery region plant will not be absorbing water. Mean you are using efficient water. Mean here reduction in weed. Yes, first statement right. One and let's see, reduction in soil salinity. So here they one Pennsylvania one university, they did not mention that this one reduction in soil salinity. So we can't say then. Reduction in soil erosion. Yes, if you are flooding more water, soil erosion will be more. And if you are using the drip irrigation exactly at the root place, so the soil erosion will come down. So what could be your answer here? C, 1 and 3. Reduction weed, because if more water is flowing along and enter the field, so weed will be growing more, taking. Exactly you are pouring the water at the root only, so weed is not having that water. So indirectly, directly you are controlling the weed. See, ये प्रूव नहीं हुआ, एक यूनिवर्सिटी रिसर्च करके बताया था. So based on that we can't say that. Yes, reduction. There is no proof that soil erosion. Then match the correct pair from the following column. बताओ, आपका गलत हुआ. Online students, please respond here. And most of the students that are present, but they are not responding. So if you respond, then you will be benefited out of this program. That's what my intention. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So here 𝐿𝐵𝐿, where is 𝐿𝐵𝐿? Where is 𝐿𝐵𝐿? बताओ, अटेम्प्ट किया ना 𝐿𝐵𝐿? फिर so you can write 𝐿𝐵𝐿 near Sikkim. So you can write 4 को B किधर है देखो 4. At least even you know 4 also you will get the answer. Means सिक्किम के पास 𝐿𝐵𝐿 means देखो 4 option B. At least even you know the B also, you can get to know the answer, right? Then one is हिमाचल प्रदेश के पास कौन सा है? D, the धौलाधर range. So here, right? Then 2E, नेपाल का पास महाभारत रेंज. देन उत्तराखंड का पास उत्तराखंड नीति पास, राइट? प्लीज राइट डाउन दिस वन, एग्जाम में ऐसा आ जाएगा. ज्योग्राफी, वाई स्टूडेंट्स आर फेसिंग द प्रॉब्लम? बिकॉज दे आर नॉट हैविंग क्वालिटी कंटेंट, दैट द प्रॉब्लम. ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, yeah, Rameshri, Bhima, you are right, and online students are responding very properly. Thank you. Right. So you can see here Himachal Pradesh, Dhauladhar range, and Nepal, so Mahabharat lake, so very close, and Uttarakhand, which one? Niti Pass, Sikkim, 𝐿𝐵𝐿, and 5 Ladakh, 𝐭𝐻, right? Please write down. Online students, Rameshri, you are right, ma? आपको किसी ने तो फिर अटेम्प्ट मत करो. इफ यू आर नॉट नोइंग देन व्हाई नीड टू अटेम्प्ट. यू विल गेट द नेगेटिव मार्क्स, राइट? इन केस यू आर नॉट हैविंग नेगेटिव मार्क्स यू कैन अटेम्प्ट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हियर हमको बी पता हुआ इसलिए एलिमिनेट कर रहे. चलो देख लेते हैं. हिमाचल प्रदेश धौलाधर डी. वन इज डी. डी किसी जगह में 2 प्लेसेस में है. देन वेरी डिफिकल्ट. यू हैव टू नो बी स्पेसिफिक. देन 2A नेपाल इज महाभारत. सो यू कैन ऑल्सो एलिमिनेट दिस थिंग. 1 you know पक्का. देन सेकेंड इज द नेपाल इज द महाभारत. सो यू कैन सी 2E. यू कैन ऑल्सो एलिमिनेट लाइक दिस. बट एटलीस्ट यू हैव टू नो 2, एटलीस्ट 2 एलिमिनेशन करने के लिए. अदरवाइज वेरी डिफिकल्ट, राइट? सो आंसर इज सी. Write down these things. Then consider the 77th question. Online students, please respond. Consider the following statement regarding the 𝐏𝐫𝐵s. What do you mean by the 𝐏𝐫𝐵s? Whenever these things come, try to write it, right? 𝐏𝐫𝐵s are thick deposits of glacial clay, yes, and other material embedded in moraines, especially 𝐏𝐫𝐵s present in the Jammu Kashmir where saffron or jaffran is cultivating, right? And the Srinagar airport is built on Damodar 𝐏𝐫𝐵 in Budgam. Yes, that is also correct. And especially saffron खाते हैं ना, है ना? वो saffron is very very important. So you can use D, all the above. हाँ, yes, मैं बताया था ना. मुकेश को पूरा बताना पड़ेगा, क्या करो. लैक्यूस्ट्राइन मीट्स, एक लिखो लैक्यूस्ट्राइन, LACUSTRINE, LACUSTRINE. लैक्यूस्ट्राइन मीन्स associated with lakes. Associated with lakes. So these are more or less unconsolidated sediments. Consolidated में तो is a compact रहता है. Unconsolidated means loose. So answer what? Online students, Rameshri, please respond ma. Students को समझ नहीं होता है. एक चाय मंगा लो. Next, 76th question करो माँ. Arrange the following countries in increasing order of the length of border sharing. Increasing नहीं, फिर इधर decreasing. टाइपिंग में गलत चल गया, decreasing है. So India is having largest border with the Bangladesh. After that, China, then Pakistan, then Nepal, then Myanmar, then Bhutan, then Afghanistan, right? So decreasing order में अभी कौन सा आ जाएगा हमको? Decreasing order, first one you can take Bangladesh, 3, then China, 4, then 2 Pakistan, yes, 5 Nepal, then Bhutan, then Afghanistan. So C is your answer here. Almost 4,096 kilometer. India is having border with the Bangladesh. Then China 3,800 kilometer. ठीक है ना? So answer is C. Then Atlanta Bay, recently seen in the news, is located which of the following ocean? 75. Atlantic Ocean. Please write down. बताओ. हाँ? Atlanta Bay. Bay means what? One notch. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ये पूरा प्लेन है, बीच में खड़ा नाच तरफ है, उनको बे बोलते हैं. सो बे ऑफ बंगाल. आर यू गेट में? Bay of Bengal. So it is present in the Indian Ocean. Direct point. Need not to. ఐలాండ్ కాదు. ఇప్పుడు బే ఆఫ్ బెంగాల్ ఒక ఖాతం అంటాం. ఖాతం అంటే గుంతలాగా, గుంతలాగా ఉంటుంది, రైట్. సో ఇండియన్ ఓషియన్, రైట్. సో అట్లాంటి ఇట్ ఈస్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇన్ ది ఇండియన్ ఓషియన్, అట్లాంటా బే, recently seen in the news because it is current affairs, right. Then please attempt this question. Which of the following statement regarding latitude is are correct? Online students, please respond. Regarding latitude is correct. Mukesh, bata. C. So latitudes are either latitude or longitude, both are imaginary lines. So latitude is the imaginary circular line varied radius. Of course, for example, if you take the globe, right, equator and subtropical region, temperate, polar, same way, right. Which line is the longest? Equatorial range. So equatorial line is like covering the entire the globe. It is the very long, but polar one short. Here also same thing. So here the latitude imaginary circular varied radius, yes, one is correct. Then latitude is especially important to know the local time of your region. Do you think that? Longitude, not latitude. So please eliminate 2. Eliminate 2. ये भी कर सकते हैं, ऑल द अबव में भी 2 रहेगा तो वो भी निकाल दो. एंड अभी क्या पता हुआ, 2 निकाल दिया इधर दोनों में, 3 4 and 1 3 4, but you know the 1, right. So can we take directly 1 3 4 even without knowing 3 and 4? अरे बताओ ना, yes or no. So आपको 2 निकाल दिया, you eliminated here A and D, and you don't know 3 and 4, but you know the 1 correct, then you can directly opt the 1 3 4. You can see latitudes are measured in degrees, yes. Then the distance from the equator to either of the poles is 1/4 of the circle around the earth, yes. Because at the equatorial region the latitude is longer than the polar region. So that's why we can take this 4 option is also correct. So what is your option here? C is your answer. Then with respect to time zone of India, consider the following statement. Please attempt, Mukesh. सही है. Listen, Indian standard time is 5.5 hours behind at advance. ये गलत है, advance से रहता है. Please write down in advance, 5.5 hours advance. So please eliminate 1. Recently India adopted the 𝐏𝐫𝐵 time, current affairs point, this one. 𝐏𝐫𝐵 time zone as the second time zone for India, wrong. This 𝐏𝐫𝐵 time for the tea cultivators, right. टी कल्टिवेटर इंडस्ट्री वाला का माइनिंग के लिए किया था नॉर्थ ईस्ट, नॉट फॉर दिस सेकंड टाइम जोन. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज द करंट अफेयर्स पॉइंट. सो यू कैन आल्सो एलिमिनेट दिस वन. एंड श्रीलंका हैज पुश्ड बैक इट्स टाइम एंड सिंक्रोनाइज्ड विद इंडिया स्टैंडर्ड टाइम. सो दिस पॉइंट इज करेक्ट. सो हमारा आंसर ओनली ए, ओनली 1, राइट. देन विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज आर द कॉन्सिक्वेंस ऑफ एल निनो? ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स बाद में मिल जाएगा, करो 100 क्वेश्चंस करना है. So Jagdish, what is the impact of what are the consequences of the El Nino? Delay in onset of monsoon in India. Yes, monsoon will be delayed. What is El Nino? For example, if you take the here, generally here La Nino will be present, right? La Nino, this side El Nino. La Nino means cold and El Nino means warm. Here El Nino and here La Nino. Warm means low pressure, La Nino means cold means high pressure. So wind will be blowing like this. If it is present in the east side, more low pressure than high pressure, the wind will be blowing towards the India, more rainfall. But sometimes El Nino turns after 5 to 7 years, here El Nino, this side La Nino. El Nino means warm, warm means low pressure. So wind will be blowing from the west to east side. So entire rainfall will be going this side. So El Nino is not good for the here. El Nino is not good for the India. Rather La Nina is good for the India. So here you can say delay in onset of monsoon in India. Yes, you are right. Then reduction in number of planktons which turn reduce fishes. During, generally if you take the South America west side, right, generally cold condition is prevalent, that is the La Nina. But whenever El Nino is present, the temperature suddenly increasing. Because of temperature increasing, the planktons, fishes are dying because they are habituated with the cold condition. Now all of a sudden temperature is increased. So that's why here planktons also in threatened position because of the El Nino, right? So which reduce fishes, of course. If planktons are not present, then what fishes can consume? Then very difficult, for fishes will be dying. So planktons is very, very essential for the survival of the fishes. So El Nino is impacting here, right? It is majorly an oceanic phenomena which appearance of warm ocean currents off Peru coast. Just before I mentioned that is true, right? Peru coast बोलो तो साउथ अमेरिका का वेस्ट साइड है ना. सो आपका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा माँ? all three statements are correct. ठीक है ना? C is your answer. C is your answer. Next, which of the following are true with respect to alluvial soil? Online students, please respond. Right? Which of the following are true with respect to alluvial soil? Generally confined to river basin. Okay. Rich in phosphorus and poor in potash. Okay. Most fertile soil. Yes. So if you know the most fertile soil, wherever 3 is present, you can identify this one. 3 and all the above also 3 you are having. Cover about 46% of area, over 40%. Chalo, ye bhi maan lo. 3 and 4. Here 3, 4. In this also 3, 4 is present. Then generally confined to river basin, rich in phosphorus. To eliminate please. क्या हो जाएगा माँ आपको? 1, 3, 4. Very easy. So alluvial soil is having what? One is bhangar, khadar. What is the difference between bhangar and khadar? Bhangar is more. Bhangar is having more calcareous material. Khadar is having less. I am not saying no. It is having. So bhangar is the above floodplains. Khadar is the below floodplains. And bhangar is the dark color. Khadar is the pale color. Right? Try to understand this point means 10 mark question. So answer is C. Dark and pale. Module में बताया ना और क्या मित्र? चलो. Consider the following passage. Online students. These volcanoes are characterized by eruptions of cooler and more viscous lava than the basalt. These volcanoes often result in explosive eruptions along with the enormous quantities of pyroclastic material. ये 10 मार्क क्वेश्चन भी आया था मेंस में. Pyroclastic material and ashes find their way to the ground. These materials accumulate near the vent openings and leading to layer formation. कभी भी लेयर आ गया तो वो कंपोजिट वाला हो जाएगा. लेयर आ गया तो कंपोजिट volcano and give a distinct appearance. Which one? Layer by layer. So for example, volcano, it will burst again, again burst, again burst. So finally there will be vent. So it is called composite volcano, right? So answer is B. बताओ in terms of percentage, arrange the share of the following source of fresh water in increasing order. Increasing order में कौन सा था? हाँ? First कौन सा? Increasing means in lower to higher. So first one, streams and rivers. 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, right? Then lakes are ice caps. Then second is the ice cap. Then this lakes. Highest is the ice caps and glacier. They are having 2%, right? Ice caps and glacier is having highest fresh water. So first one, streams and rivers, then atmosphere, then lakes, last one ice caps and glaciers, right? After ice caps, glaciers, which one is having highest? Groundwater, 0.63%. 2013 or 14 question prelims, direct newspaper में उठा के दिया था, right? Please write down that point also. Huh? So this one 4, 3, 2, 1. B is your answer here. B is your answer. Next, consider the following statement with respect to the flash flood. 68 question. So IMD, Indian Meteorological Department, using Doppler radars for forecasting flash flood. Yes or no? Nepal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, then Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. So this is true. Current affairs most of the time in newspaper. Then India is the worst flood affected country after China. After China kya? After Bangladesh. After Bangladesh. So please eliminate 2. Then 40 million hectare land of the country are liable to flood annually as per National Flood Commission. Yes, India may 40 million hectare is flooded with this one. This statement is also correct. India accounts 1/5 of the global death counts due to flood. Yes or no? Skip कर दिया. इंडिया में नहीं है, मर रहा नहीं क्या? मुकेश बताओ माँ. हाँ? Fourth statement is wrong. On which grounds you are saying? See, in India floods, coastal region, Haryana, sorry, this one, Bihar, Bengal, Assam, UP, sometimes Rajasthan भी हो रहा है, heavy rainfall, not all the time, most of the time, and sometimes वो choke हो जा रहा है ना water. हाँ, so this statement is also correct. So 1, 3, 4. So how many pairs? अरे इट्स फैक्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन. रिपोर्ट ऊपर बता रहे हैं. बिकॉज 1/5 बोलो तो एक रिपोर्ट है. रिपोर्ट कमिटी रेकमेंड किया था, इसलिए हमको कमिटी रिपोर्ट दिया था. बेस्ड ऑन दैट रिपोर्ट वी आर गिविंग दैट. मे बी नेक्स्ट ईयर 1/3 हो सकता, नेक्स्ट ईयर 1/8 भी हो सकता, 1/6 भी हो सकता. इट चेंजेस फ्रॉम ईयर टू ईयर, राइट? फ्लड इज नॉट सेम ऑल द टाइम, right? So what do your answer my here? What is your answer? Only 3. A fact based, please write down, because you will not get this point again and again. So consider the following statement with reference to Joshimath land subsidence. Fact based question. So it is located in the Garhwal Himalayas. Yes, Joshimath, this is the current affairs. It is located in the Garhwal Himalaya. Yes, that is right. The area falls in the seismic zone 4th, not seismic zone 4th, rather seismic zone 5th. So you can eliminate that one. 2. Then MC Misra committee warned about Joshimath due to अनप्लान्ड डेवलपमेंट. सो क्या हो जाएगा मैं आपका आंसर 1 3 इनकरेक्ट है ना, ओनली 2. कमिटी प्लीज राइट डाउन दिस MC मिश्रा कमिटी जोशी माता का. दैट इज राइट, ठीक है ना, बिकॉज दिस पॉइंट जोशी माता ऊपर में ज्योग्राफी में पूछ लिया, तो यू हैव टू राइट disaster management, you have to write these committee names. Then next question, rat hole mining, please write down. What do you mean by the rat hole mining? Where is rat hole mining? Meghalaya. In Meghalaya rat hole mining, because for the coal, for coal, so to generally it is they are taking out this coal because of poverty, unemployment, especially children are indulged in this activity. And here two types of rat hole mining are side cutting procedure and box cutting procedure. Yes. Then National Green Tribunal due to safety, yes, obviously that will ban, that is the pakka. Then prevalence in the state of Meghalaya, that is also true. Rat mining is the technique primarily used for extraction of coal from narrow horizontal streams, that is also true. So what is the option answer ma? D is the answer. Then 65 question, 65th. Batao. Mukesh, answer it. Online students, please respond. Okay. See, long nights. What do you mean by the temperature inversion? See, temperature inversion means generally when you are moving up, temperature will come down in normal times. But in temperature inversion time, lower level cold, higher level warm. Means when you are moving up, you are feeling temperature. So it is called temperature inversion. Generally it happens if warm and cold air masses converge, right? So long nights so that the outgoing radiation is greater than the incoming radiation. Yes, that's why they are forming. This is also correct. Then cloudy skies which allow obstructed. Here cloudy skies which allow obstructed escape of rain, no obstruction. So you can eliminate this one. Then calm and stable air so that there is no vertical mixing at lower levels, right? So whenever inversion of temperature is present, the nature will be very calm and stable. Calm and stable condition leads to aridity, desert formation, especially it happens in the subtropical region or anticyclonic conditions. So what could be answer here? 1 and 3. So only 2 options, right? Then Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer passes through which of the following states of India? Batao. So how many states? Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura, Mizoram. So how many states? 8 states. Chalo. Which of the following states of India? Gujarat, yes. Rajasthan, yes. Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, then Mizoram, not Manipur, wrong. Maharashtra, wrong. So how many options? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. C is your answer, right? Chalo. 82.5 longitude is passing through how many states? 6 or 5? UP, Madhya Pradesh, 82. UP, Madhya Pradesh, then Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, right? That is very, very important. So आपका आंसर इधर यही है माँ. And next question. Match the correct pairs from the following 2 columns. right? Online students. Insolation. What do you mean by the insolation? Incoming solar radiation which is absorbed by the earth. So insolation. You can see here. Though upcoming solar radiation, you can write 1 and 3. Albedo means back to reflecting back. So here you can see reflect and 2D. Then isothermal line joining same temperature B. Then annual range, the difference between the mean temperature of the warmest, right? So क्या हो जा रहा है 1. चलो ये को क्या रहा है ये 4. So we are having here and here also. Then B, I mean next क्या B है ना, B को क्या रहा है 3, B3. So हमारा आंसर क्या हो जाएगा डायरेक्ट C is your answer, right? Please write down these things. Isothermal क्या होता है, the line joining the place of equal temperature, isobars, right? Isoclines, thermoclines, these terms are very very important. Thermo is the transition layer. Salient में पढ़ाया था ना, हाँ? Then factors controlling temperature distribution of a place. What are the factors controlling the temperature of the distribution? बताओ, बोर्ड ऊपर लिखा है ना, हाँ वही लिखा था. Latitude of a place, can we say that? Then altitude of a place, distance from the sea, presence of cold and ocean current, local aspect. So what do you your answer? All the above. The easy question. Then Mohorovic is Mohorovic discontinuity. Online students, please respond. चाय मंगा देना. कोई नहीं है बॉय, कोई नहीं. Online students, please respond. I will be drawing one diagram. Please try to draw the diagram. ठीक है ना? Right? So we can divide into 1, 2. ये क्या हो जाएगा आपको? क्रस्ट, mantle, core. Again you can divide here upper crust, lower crust, upper mantle, lower mantle, upper core, lower core, right? Here crust, upper crust and lower crust divided by the one discontinuity that is called chondrod. Then lower crust and mantle divided by the Mohorovic. Then upper mantle, lower mantle divided by the reptite, right? Lower mantle and core divided by the Gutenberg. And lower mantle, upper mantle and lower mantle divided by the Lehman brothers, right? These are the criteria. Mohorovic discontinuity where lower crust and mantle. तो क्या हो जाएगा माँ? So please make this chart for you helpful. रमेश्री, right? Easy हो जाएगा आपको. देख इधर मॉड्यूल में बताया था. ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, एनी डाउट मा प्लीज रेस्पॉन्ड हियर. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट विद रेस्पेक्ट टू earthquake waves. Consider the following statement with respect to earthquake waves. All natural earthquakes takes place in the mesosphere. It is present in the lithosphere. ये निकाल दो, गलत, wrong, first statement. S wave can only travel through solid material. Yes or no? Yes. Then P wave travel through gases, liquid and solid medium. Yes. That is also correct. So 2, 3, I mean 3, 2. C is your answer. Online students, solid, liquid, gas, primary waves, secondary waves and love waves. Right? So answer is C. Love waves. Then next, what are the direct source of information about the interior of the earth? Batao. Mining, deep oceanic drilling and volcanic eruption is direct, and 4, 5, 6 are indirect. Right? Right. So answer is C. Direct source. Direct source of information about the interior of the earth. Right? Online students, I hope you are understanding this is the elimination process. If you respond so that I can भाई माइनिंग करने term का वो निकल जा रहा है ना. You are getting the things right, information. So that is the direct source. And deep ocean drilling, that is also direct source. And volcanic eruption, when volcanic erupting is, you are observing that, that is also direct source of the interior of the earth. But gravitation, you don't know where gravitation is present, indirect source. And magnetic field, you didn't see, I didn't see that, that is also indirect. Seismic activity, आप कभी देखा क्या? नहीं, but just recorded. So that is also indirect. ठीक है, करो. Next. As a consequence of global warming, there may be an increase in sea level as a result of, very good, melting of ice caps, thermal expansion of seawater, and isostatic rebound. What is your answer, ma? A and B. मुकेश बताएगा. हाँ? हाँ? हाँ. You are right, 100% Jagdish. So sequence of global warming may be increase in sea level, melting of ice caps, obviously sea level will be increasing. Then thermal expansion of seawater, when temperature of the seawater is increasing, the density water will be lighten up, and they will be moving through the ocean currents to higher latitude, and from higher latitude lower latitude. So what happened? So they are transferring the heat from lower to higher, and there will be melting again. After melting again, that will be coming down. So what happened? Global warming is increasing. Thermal expansion more in the northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere? Northern hemisphere, because more land is present, more temperature is receiving. So that's why Jagdish's answer is correct. A and B. C is the answer. థర్మల్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ అంటే టెంపరేచర్ ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు గుంజున్నావు అనుకో, దీనికి ఎంత గుంజితే ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవుతుంది. ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవుతుందంటే టెంపరేచర్ పెరిగినట్టే కదా. గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ మీద టెంపరేచర్ పెరగడం వల్లనే ఏమైంది, అది ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవుతుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇప్పుడు ప్లాస్టిక్ ఉంది, ప్లాస్టిక్ని ఎంత వేడి పెడితే అంత ఎక్స్పాండ్ అవుతుంది. దాని అర్థమైంది గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్. గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ నథింగ్ బట్ హై టెంపరేచర్. దట్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్. జనరిక్ పాయింట్ భాई, इतना सोच मत. देन with reference to the Mediterranean region, which of the following is our cold local wind? Online students, right? I explained this one in module. Huh? Not at all. Sirocco is warm ocean current, sorry, warm current, right? So one, please eliminate one, right? So A and C is not your answer. You know Mistral is cold. So wherever 2 is present, here also BD. Then Bora, that is also cold. So here present here. Then 4, 5. Tramontane also near France, that is also correct. So answer is D. That is the cold wind, cold local wind. आप बहुत सुनना है सर, बहुत इंफॉर्मेशन है, पूरा बहुत पढ़ना है, अभी नहीं होगा. आप मेजरली यही पढ़ा है और दूसरा भी है ना, ठीक है ना, लिख लो एक जगह. मिस्ट्राल, ब्लिजर्ड आल्सो, blizzards also cold winds, right? Sirocco, Harmattan, these are Chinook, these are the warm winds. हाँ? आंसर क्या था? वो था बोले तो वो क्या है? लिखो. Next. Which of the following factors affect the insolation at the surface of the earth? Insolation, rotation of the earth on its axis, yes. The angle of inclination of the sun's rays, yes. Duration of the day, yes. Transparency of the atmosphere. Transparency of the atmosphere, scattered, reflection, absorption, these 3 points. Scattered, reflection, absorption. लिखा था ना बोर्ड ऊपर, ये लिखा था ना, फिर पूछ दिया दोबारा. All the above your answer, right? ठीक है. Consider the following statement with respect to troposphere. Online students, its height increases when we move from equator to poles. Yes or no? No, decreases. At the equator almost 16 to 18 kilometers. But when it comes to poles, almost 10 kilometers, 8 to 10 kilometers. So decreasing. First statement, wrong. Right? So at the equator is height is more, when it comes to poles less. So first statement please eliminate. 1 in all the above also one option, and here also one option. Right? So direct answer 2, 4. We can see that all the changes in the climate and weather takes place in this layer. Yes. Right now we are present in troposphere or stratosphere. Mukesh in stratosphere. Right? The temperature in this layer increase at the rate of 1 degree for every 165 centimeter of height. Yes or no? Why? You are right. Here not centimeter, here meter. Exam में sometimes they will be playing with these kind of things. In general that is right. 1 degree centigrade will come down every 165 meters. But padane obviously you will be doing this right thing. But here centimeter. Right? Then the zone separating the troposphere from the stratosphere is known as the tropopause. Tropopause means limit. Right? So answer is C, 2 and 4. Mukesh? Okay? So what is your answer my here? C is your answer. Then choose the correct sequence from the following geological time scale. Listen, online students, choose the correct sequence from the above geological time scale. Eon is the larger time scale. That largest time scale divided into Eon is larger size, larger scale divided into small era. That small era divided into period divided into epoch. Large, then उनको break करो, era divided into period into epoch. Direct sequence. Large, large divided into era, era divided into period, period divided into epoch. So this topic bit typical, but याद रख लो eon, era, period, epoch, because mains में नहीं पूछेगा but prelims में पूछ लेगा, right? C is your answer. चलो next question. Which of the following represent the inner planets? What are the inner planets here? Here sun, sun के पास कौन सा माँ? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, हाँ, तो Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. चलो, these first 4 planets are inner planets, are terrestrial planets, and these 4 are Jovian planets, mean gas planets. Because why we are calling these, their density is more or less same. That's why we are calling terrestrial planet, and those are gas planets. Right? Prelims में आया था. Inner planets, they are outer planets, mostly gases near to the sun. क्या हो जाएगा मैं inner planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Right? So our answer is C. डायग्राम ऐसे लिख लो, थोड़ा याद रहेगा, कुछ तो कुछ प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगा. In the case of which of the following biogeochemical cycles, the withering of the rocks is the main source of the release of nutrient to enter the cycle? बताया था मॉड्यूल में. Very good. Phosphorus cycle. Carbon cycle comes under gaseous. Nitrogen also gaseous. Very good. सो राग फास्फोरस किस में रहेगा? सॉइल में रहेगा और राग में रहेगा. सो राग दोनों में रहेगा. मेजर में किस में रहेगा? राग में रहेगा ना. सल्फर एयर में भी रहता है. वॉल्कन थ्रू वॉल्कन आल्सो सल्फर कम्स. सॉइल आल्सो इज हैविंग, प्लांट्स आल्सो हैविंग सल्फर. कोल माइनिंग, सो different areas are present. So here rock is majorly having phosphorus, so our answer is C. rock वो इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ. Next, in nature which of the following is are likely to be found surviving on a surface without soil? Mushroom without soil. Mushroom on soil. Moss also they can grow on soil. Fern also on soil, but lichen can grow on soil and without soil also. On grow होता है, soil में भी होता है. उधर क्या बोल रहा है? Likely to be found surviving on a surface without soil. Lichens. But lichens without soil भी हो सकता है ना, है ना? So answer is C, lichens. So B is your answer. You are right. You are always right, Mukesh. चलो मॉड्यूल में पढ़ाया था. फेर्न कम अंडर द ब्रेविफाइटा और टेरिडोफाइटा? मॉस कम अंडर द ब्रेविफाइटा और टेरिडोफाइटा? कष्टम, मुश्किल है यूपीएससी की निकालना. इल्ले हाँ बहुत मुश्किल है बच्चा, समझ नहीं आ रहा इनको. हाँ बहुत मुश्किल है निकालना. हाँ, in the northern hemisphere the longest day of the year normally occurs in the B. Second, so 21st June what? समर सोल्स्टिस, सेकंड हाफ. सो हमारा आंसर क्या है? डायरेक्ट सेकंड हाफ ऑफ द मंथ ऑफ जून. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट दे अटेम्प्टेड रॉन्ग थिंग दिस वन. अभी नहीं, प्रीलिम्स में आया था ये क्वेश्चन, 2020 या 2019 में आया था क्वेश्चन ये, ठीक है ना. सो समर सोल्स्टिस, ड्यूरिंग समर सोल्स्टिस व्हाट हैपेंड? डे इज मोर, नाइट इज लेस, ठीक है ना. ये आंसर. सो बी इज योर आंसर. ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स विंटर सोल्स्टिस होता है. देन विथ रेफरेंस टू अर्थ एटमॉस्फेयर विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज आर करेक्ट? ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स प्लीज रेस्पॉन्ड. Earth atmosphere, which of the following? The total amount of insolation received at the equator is roughly about 10 times day. At the earth surface, at the equator 320 to 340, right? But when it comes to poles, 70. Mean there is no 10 times, hardly 4 times, right? इधर क्या बोल रहा है? 10 times. So this is wrong. And infrared constitute roughly 2/3 of insolation. No, 2/3 तो मर जाएंगे ना फिर. Then infrared waves are largely absorbed by water vapor that is concentrated in the lower atmosphere. Yes, infrared rays, they absorb more carbon dioxide. Infrared waves are a part of the visible spectrum. No, right? Answer is C. Ultraviolet rays, right? मैं रमेश्री किया, बच्चा को ज्योग्राफी डरता है ना, क्या करेंगे? प्रैक्टिस में क्या मान परफेक्ट, बट उनको समझ के भाग जाते हैं. Earlier you people are feeling that critically endangered बहुत मुश्किल था. अभी अरे क्रिटिकल तो इजी है, हाँ, राइट. Consider the following statement. In a seismograph, P waves are recorded earlier than S waves. Yes or no? Very good. In P waves, the individual particles vibrate to and fro in the direction of wave propagation, whereas in S waves, particles vibrate up and down at right angles to the direction of wave propagation. Yes or no? Yes. P waves to and fro, but this one perpendicular, right angle. So both the statement are correct. Online students, how many students are, you people are not responding my here? C, both 192, right? Then, so नया strategy बना है UPS. Earlier they were asking this kind of question. Past 2 years these kind of questions are being asked. So try to practice this kind of question in exam. Right? Consider the following statement. Statement 1. The temperature contrast between the continents and oceans is greater during summer than in winter. Yes or no? Yes. Summertime what happened? Continents and ocean is greater during summer period. Yes. Then the winter. And second statement, the specific heat of water is more than that of the land surface. That is also true. So based on that, both statement and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation of the statement 1. So both of the statements are true, and true is substantiating 1. So कौन सा हो जाएगा direct? A. Specific heat, nothing but I will dictate something you can write. Question number कितना था? 47. Please write down. The specific heat of water is indeed, INDEED, more than that of land surface water has a higher specific heat, which means it can absorb and store more heat energy per unit mass compared to land. Means water is having more specific, means they can absorb more moisture, more temperature than the land, because so transparent, vapor is so transparent. That's why they are floating in the they are moving in the air. Means specific humidity, if specific humidity is more, the cloud formation also increases, because relative humidity will be substantiating, right? So you can write one more point. Specific humidity helps for the formation of the clouds, helps in the process of formation of the clouds. If you are having specific heat is more, it can trap more heat. If more heat is present, latent heat will be present. Whenever latent heat is released, there will be rainfall. Latent heat should be required for the precipitation, right? So आपका आंसर क्या था मैं इधर ये हो जाएगा, तुक्का मारते रहो. Which one of the following is part of the Congo basin ma? Direct, Cameroon. Direct question. मैपिंग में आ जाएगा आपको. सूडान कैसा सर, ऐसा बोल दो तुक्का. कैमरून में आ जाएगा. Congo basin is the second largest after Amazon. So there it is having more forest. It is carbon sequestration. Congo basin. Basin किसी जगह आया बोले तो क्या है? Rivers are flowing, right? So here also Congo basin in Africa. ठीक है ना? हाँ बोल दिया ना कैमरून, और क्या था? Next, with reference to the climate and vegetation of Australia, consider the following statement. 45. Please write down. 45 को करो माँ. See, its southern parts have a more tropical, northern parts is having more tropical. Northern part, please correct it here. Then here northern sections, again here southern, right? So northern parts have a more tropical influence of the climate, hot and humid in the summer and quite warm and dry in the winter. Actually here northern climate rehna chahiye, that's why it is wrong. Then the northern sections are cooler, not northern section, southern section, right? Mild summer and मैपिंग में पढ़ाता हूँ, ठीक है ना? The downs are the temperate grassland. पढ़ाया था ना? Downs, willy, pampas, Hungary, then steppes, prairies, ठीक है ना? So आपका क्या आंसर हो जाएगा मैं इधर 3. So only 1. Corals, cooler, not corals. करो. With reference to the climate of Europe, consider the following statements. Southern Europe faces Mediterranean type of climate due to offshore winds in summer, onshore westerlies in winter. Western and Eastern Europe experience continental type of climate. The rainfall decreases from the west to east. बताओ माँ. Only 1. मुकेश बताओ. Huh? So southern Europe faces Mediterranean type of climate due to offshore winds. सही है ना? In summer season they are getting rainfall, right? In the Mediterranean region the countries are receiving during the summer period, not in the winter period. Winter period में dry rainfall आ जाएगा, summer period में dry रहेगा. So southern Europe faces Mediterranean type of due to offshore winds. What is the difference between onshore and offshore? From sea to land, onshore. Offshore from land to sea, offshore, right? So first statement क्या हो रहा है? More or less offshore winds. Offshore winds में मॉइस्चर ज्यादा रहेगा, कम रहेगा? कम रहेगा. Onshore moisture is more, right? For example, you can see here, right? For example, wind is coming from this side, right? So moisture will be more. So they are reaching on land. That's why you are calling onshore. So whenever these winds are moving from the west to east, they are piling up here warm water. Yes or no? They are piling up here warm water. Mean the coastal region people will be affected, that they are feeling warm. But whenever onshore winds from land to sea in the night time, the wind will be taking warm air from the coast to just beside. So what happened here? You people will be feeling the cold. समझ हो रहा है ना? Wind will be moving like this, right? Warm air will be taken by the offshore winds. And here cold air will be, or cold water will be upwelling. The cold upwelling, then here coastal people will be facing that. We are happy because of offshore winds. For example, daytime में क्या हो जाएगा? Coastal region, for example, Tamil Nadu people, right? Daytime, on land, high temperature. On water body, less temperature. Means both are same but high pressure. So wind is blowing from the sea to land. So what happens? Warm conditions. And night time from the land to sea. Here onshore. But क्या हो रहा है? Consequence क्या हो रहा है? Here when water is moving like this, so here warm water will be taken and cold water will be coming. That is upwelling. So for example, wind is moving like this, right? So what happened? Here warm water will be piling up and you people are facing that बहुत warm because of the onshore winds, right? So summer and winter season, summer time में आपको बहुत दिक्कत हो जाएगा, but winter season में you people will be feeling that very happy, right? So ये पूछ रहा है, southern Europe faces Mediterranean type of climate due to offshore winds in summer and onshore westerlies in winters. Yes, right? Then western and eastern Europe experience continental type of climate. No, western Europe is marine. Western Europe is facing marine because समुद्र है ना, अटलांटिक है ना साइड में, तो marine. How continental is facing? No, continent means over the land. So eastern Europe is the continent, but western Europe is the marine. Marine means water, samudra water. So the rainfall decreases from the west to east. Yes, of course, because temperate cyclones moving from the west to east, when they are west, more rainfall. Whenever they are reaching the eastern side, for example, you can see here west side more rainfall. When the interior place less rainfall, that's why grasses are growing. When they reach this region, there is no rainfall. That's why here deserts, right? एक बात बताता हूँ, इधर देखो थोड़ा, वो दिन बताया था मॉड्यूल में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, now it is a tropical region. In tropical region, trade winds are blowing from the east to west. More rainfall, more vegetation, more flora, more fauna. But when it comes to interior, less rainfall. What happened here? Grasses, When it reaches to the here, no rain, so thorn or no vegetation, right? Now temperate region, west to east, more rainfall. When it reaches to here, less rainfall. So again grasses, here reaching, no rainfall. So here, same characteristics. Tropical, temperate region, quite opposite characteristics. Not exact middle is same, but other things. Say ना? हाँ. कैसे ठंडा होता है? Temperate बोलो तो moderate temperature is. English. Here above that, in the north, near north region, polar region, more temperature बोलो तो here cold condition. That's why we are calling desert. Polar region desert or vegetation is present. Desert, cold desert. Cold desert बोलो. यूरोप here ये क्या बोल रहा है देखो, वेस्टर्न एंड ईस्टर्न यूरोप. वेस्ट यूरोप इज द मेराइन, ईस्ट यूरोप इज द कॉन्टिनेंटल. कैन वी से दैट? वेस्ट यूरोप इज द मेराइन, ईस्ट साइड इज द कॉन्टिनेंटल. लैंड है ना ईस्ट, समझ हो रहा है ना? एंड द रेनफॉल डिक्रीजेस फ्रॉम द वेस्ट टू ईस्ट. व्हेन रेनफॉल मूविंग फ्रॉम द वेस्ट टू ईस्ट, व्हाट हैपेंड? रेनफॉल इज डिक्रीजिंग. सो ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस वन. लिख लिया? कुछ लिख लिया? कुछ नहीं लिखता है. नेक्स्ट, in the context of the hot desert climate, consider the following statement. In the context of the hot desert climate, consider the following statement. बताओ मुकेश, आप बताना है. हाँ, okay. The aridity of the hot desert is mainly due to the effects of onshore trade winds. मुकेश बता, veteran player. So here onshore winds, try to write offshore, right? The aridity of the hot desert is mainly due to effects of not onshore, offshore. How? Because whenever trade winds are blowing from east to west, before reaching the west, what happened? There is no moisture in the trade winds, so there is no trade wind. That's why offshore winds. So first statement galat. Then second, the major hot deserts of the world are located on the western coast of the continents. Yes or no? Then the Peruvian desert is the driest place on the earth. Yes or no? So No, no. Okay. Okay. Right. Now, Al Mandap. Where is Al Mandap? Here, you can Bab El Mandap. Bab El Mandap is near Iran, Iraq, this region. So, is it temperate or tropical or subtropical? How, bhai? Temperate means how? Iran, Iraq mein then why these people are using more AC if it is temperate? Subtropical region. इधर क्या बोल रहा है? Simply temperate. You can easily eliminate this one. Iran, Iraq is the subtropical place. That's why deserts are forming. Are you getting my point? So you can eliminate this point after seeing immediately. है ना? Next. Arrange the following African lakes from north to south. मुकेश आप ही करना है. हाँ? See, first from north to south, Lake Turkana, then Lake Victoria, then Lake Tanganyika, then Lake Malawi. So, what could be your answer? D. लिखा हो गया? लिखो फिर 38. लेक तुर्काना, वो लेक के बारे में. लेक तुर्काना प्रेजेंट इन केनियन रिफ्ट वैली इन नॉर्थर्न केन्या. ओके सर. लेक तुर्काना in the Kenyan Rift Valley in northern Kenya. Lake Victoria is one of the African Great Lakes. नॉर्थ टू साउथ पूछ रहा है ना, मैपिंग में करा दे तो चिंता मत करो. देन लेक टंगानिका, दिस इज ऑल्सो सेम सेकंड ओल्डेस्ट फ्रेश वाटर. इतना नॉट रिक्वायर्ड आपको. ऑल केसेस लेक बाइकाल इन साइबेरिया नॉट रिक्वायर्ड भाई, इतना याद रख लो बस. लेक मालावी इज द टू राइट, छोटा है. नॉर्थ टू साउथ, नॉर्थ क्या होता है? नॉर्थ साउथ वो डायरेक्शन में. ठीक है ना? डी इज योर आंसर. इतना नॉट रिक्वायर यार आपके एग्जाम. सी मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स ट्राई टू इन एग्जाम साउथ ईस्ट एशिया का, मेडिटेरियन रीजन का, अभी यूक्रेन का, ये देख लेना. वॉट एवर द कंट्रीज आर, कजाकिस्तान, अजरबैजान, दिस रीजन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. ट्रस्ट मी. Don't go every place, lake, mountain, range, Africa, here and there. पहले था, अभी न्यूज़ में जो है वो एरिया साइड में पूरा देख लो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल हियर समथिंग प्रेजेंट, सो रिसर्च सराउंड द बॉर्डर एरियाज, दैट इज ओनली इम्पॉर्टेंट. ट्रस्ट में उस पर 100% आ जाएगा. इफ़ यू आर रीडिंग एंटायर द मैप देन नो यूज़. आप रट्टा मार के छोड़ देते हो बट नो यूज़. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन करो माँ. कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट अबाउट ड्रेनेज पैटर्न. When the rivers originate from a hill and flow in all directions, the drainage pattern is known as centripetal. Centripetal means, for example, here all the rivers draining towards the center, it is called centripetal. But here radial. In centripetal means, for example, at the center, from all the direction rivers are coming and joining one place, then that is called centripetal. Right. Then in trellis pattern, the primary tributaries of rivers flow parallel to each other and secondary tributaries join them at right angle. Then it is called trellis. ऐसा आ जाएगा, बाद में फिर इधर आके join हो जाएगा. It is called trellis. Right. So here what? Trellis. Yes. B is the answer. B. In trellis pattern, the primary tributaries of rivers flow parallel to. पहले ऐसे parallel आ जाएगा, बाद में आके इधर join हो जाएगा. It is called, and secondary tributaries join them at right angles. It is called trellis. Huh? Online students, can you hear me? If you are having any doubt, please ask me, ma. Here, Mamraj Singh Bishad, are you having any doubt, ma? You can respond here so that I can communicate. And if you are having any doubt, you can call me up or you can message. Sir. कौन सा निर्णय? मैपिंग में कराता हूँ, डोंट वरी. चलो ये करो. Please, this is current affairs वाला. This one current affairs. ममराज सिंह जी, थोड़ा बताओ आपको क्या क्या डाउट है. सर आपको ज़्यादा बता तो याद नहीं रह रहा है, तो इसीलिए कम बताया तो याद रहेगा. मैं समझ हो गया. Where is Kirkuk? Jagdish, where is Kirkuk? Iraq, Raqqa, Syria, Rast, Iran. So, Kirkuk, recently news, Iraq, Raqqa in Syria. This statement is correct. Rast in Iran. ये ईरान वाला था. Iraq, Raqqa in Syria, right? Then Rast in not in Iraq, it is Iran. So which is correctly matched my here? B. Which is correctly matched? Only one, all three, only two. Option A is correct. Above, how many of the above pairs are correctly matched? Huh? B आ जाएगा. हाँ? Option A. How many of the above pairs? So only one pair. Next question. If you travel by road from France to Ukraine, what is the minimum number of countries within Europe through which you have to travel, including the origin and destination place? अरे बाप रे, क्या हो गया है? अंकित को पता है. अंकित को पता है. कौन सा? ये. Very good, thank you. So, if you want to go Ukraine, you have to cross Germany and Poland. इधर क्या बोल रहा? Origin. अरे यार, ठीक है ना? Origin, destination. Origin is, for example, France, between Germany, then Poland, then Ukraine. Origin place this one, destination place this one. In between, two. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many countries you have to travel? 4 countries. अब लगाते हो यार, खतरनाक है आप. हाँ, Germany and Poland. ये बताओ. Odessa, recently in the current affairs, Ukraine, most of the time these words, current affairs, Odessa, Kornomos and Ugensy, sometimes mentioned in the news, are associated with which of the following? They are key Ukrainian ports in the Black Sea, significant for commercial food and fertilizer export. बहुत बार ये न्यूज़ में था. Ports, but ठीक है. Online students, any doubt ma? How many students are present? Okay. Right? Next. With respect to the concept of heat waves, consider the following statement. Please बताओ. हाँ? See, heat waves begin when high pressure in the atmosphere moves in and pushes warm air toward the ground. Yes, that's why you are feeling warm. Whenever the air is pushing towards the ground, you are feeling heat, right? And heat waves are caused by the sudden end of the pre-monsoon rain showers. Heat waves, summer period, right? You are experiencing so much heat before pre-monsoon, right? And heat waves are caused by the accumulation of nitrous oxide gases in the atmosphere. ये क्या होता है, right? You can eliminate 3. So what is the option ma? Only 2. With reference to the plate tectonic in Iceland, consider the following statement. Iceland is located along the divergent plate boundary on the mid-Atlantic ridge. Divergent or convergent? Divergent. So first statement is correct. Iceland is formed on the Eurasian and African tectonic plate. No. Eurasian and American plate. So Africa nikal do. 2 is wrong. Iceland suffer from frequent earthquakes which generate only S waves due to the presence of hot spot. Only S wave होता है क्या? P waves भी. So क्या हो जाएगा आंसर? Only 1. आपका करेक्ट हुआ तो कुछ दिक्कत नहीं, आपका करेक्ट नहीं हुआ तो सर ऐसा कैसा होता है सर? ब्रेक दो, चलो ब्रेक. Honest students, I am giving break ma 5 minutes. After 5 minutes we will be continue this program. ठीक है ना? And if you are having any queries, please you can message here so that I can address those questions, right? Yeah. Online students, can you hear me? And next question here you can see, with respect to the concept of lightning, consider the following statement. Right? Lightning occurs when regions of excessive positive charge develop within the cloud and negative change develops in the troposphere. Lightning always travels from the clouds toward the ground, and lightning splits air molecules of nitrogen, oxygen and water. So what are the statements are correct here? Please attempt the question and then we'll see other things. Right? First statement is correct. Lightning when regions of excessive positive and negative, that is true. And lightning always travels from the clouds towards the ground. So that is, you can say that wrong. And statement 3, lightning splits air molecules of nitrogen. Yes, I explained in the module also. Whenever lightning thunder occurs, nitrogen will be released, oxygen will be released and water also. So how many statements are correct here? 2 statements are correct. Then next question. Consider the following statement. Cumulus clouds absorb the earth radiation and then emit long wave infrared radiation leading to global warming. Cumulus clouds absorb the earth radiation. No. High thin cirrus clouds tend to shade and cool earth by reflecting sunlight back into space. Right? Then third statement, altostratus and altocumulus clouds contribute to both the cooling and warming effects. Altostratus, altocumulus means they are the medium level clouds. Try to understand, alto means middle level. Right? So based on that, see, cumulus clouds, they generally do not absorb the earth radiation. You can say terrestrial radiation also. So first statement is wrong. High thin cirrus clouds tend to shade and cool the earth. Generally they absorb the heat, not the cool purpose. This is also wrong. Then based on that, altostratus and altocumulus clouds contribute to both the cooling and warming of the effects. So third statement is correct. So how many statements are above statements are correct? Only 1. Then next question. This is the current affairs question. Recently a massive shelf cloud formation has been spotted in Haridwar, Uttarakhand with respect to the shelf clouds. Consider the following statements. Jagdish, attempt this question. 29th. So shelf clouds are low horizontal cloud formation that occurs in association with the thunderstorms. Yes, thunderstorm generally forms in the tropical region where temperature is more and they are in vertical. Right, they are mentioned in the association with, 100% correct. Shelf clouds form when cool air descending from the thunderstorm interacts with warm moist air near the surface. This statement is also correct. This is the current affairs question in a Haridwar and Uttarakhand question, this one. So option C, both 1 and 2. Then consider the following statement. Hotspot volcanoes occur far from the plate boundaries and mostly are basaltic in nature. Yes. Hotspot volcano erupt through the oceanic lithosphere. That is also true. So what? Statement 1 and statement 2 are correct and statement 2 is the correct explanation of the statement 1. So this first option is A is correct. Then torrential rains wreaked havoc in North India. Which of the following statements related to torrential rains? Torrential rains is are correct. Torrential rain is a type of rainfall that occurs suddenly. Torrential rains always suddenly only. Yes, most of the time you might have seen that in America also, North America. In India also sometime in Rajasthan, Ladakh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Haryana, torrential sudden only. Then torrential rains occur due to excessive evaporation from water bodies. Do you think that? Torrential with the daytime में temperature वजह से if temperature increases more, then more evaporation takes place. That is the process again. That is convectional rainfall, but here torrential means all of sudden rainfall. Different factors. Torrential rain is associated with the convergence of warm and cold fronts. Warm air mass and cold air mass, not fronts. Right? Online students? चलो torrential rainfall थोड़ा सा लिख लो. Torrential simply means the amount of rain is abundant. The amount of rain is abundant, sudden, has a fast onset or last for a long period of time. It leads to flash floods. कभी कभी बोलेगा ना लद्दाख में फ्लैश फ्लड आया because of all of sudden factor, right? Then second point, second state, torrential rains are not primarily caused by excessive evaporation. Torrential rains are not primarily caused by excessive evaporation from water bodies. Instead, they are associated with the atmospheric process that lead to the condensation of water vapor. Right? So here it is not specifically excessive evaporation, rather condensation of water vapor. Torrential rains is associated with the convergence of warm and cold fronts nahi, warm and cold air mass here. Especially, you can eliminate 2 and 3. So how many statements are correct here? Only one. A only. Then, consider the following statement. Russia has the world's second largest forest reserve known as the lungs of the Europe. Second largest. See, if you take the area wise, the Russia is the highest. But when it comes to carbon sequestration purpose, Brazil, Amazon forest. So second largest forest reserves known as the lungs of the Europe. And Russia is home to the world's deepest lake Baikal. The nature of the Russian climate is extreme continental type. What are the options, ma? Huh? No. Right? So second largest forest reserve is what? First largest forest reserve. First. But trapping wise, second. So ये निकाल दो. And both the statement 2 and 3 statement are correct. How many statements here? Only 2. Next. With respect to forms of precipitation, consider the following statement. Virga is made up of ice crystals or cloud water droplets suspended in the air near or at the earth's surface. Then hail forms in storm clouds when supercooled droplets collide with dust and dirt. Then drizzle is formed when rain comes in direct contact with the cold ground at around 0 degrees Celsius. So what are the statements are correct, ma? 25. 3 is wrong. Very good. Nice. So 3 eliminate कर तो क्या क्या आ रहा है आपको? It is not ice crystal, rather water vapor. So first statement be wrong. So 3 statement is also wrong. Which statement? 2 is the correct. So which one answer? Only one. Clouds मिस्ट को आ जाएगा, वेपर, वाटर वेपर एंड ऑल. हेल फॉर्म्स क्या होता है? समर टाइम से हेल स्टॉर्म्स बोलता है. तो बिलो फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट, बिलो फ्रीजिंग लेवल. सो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू टेक दी ब्लिजर्ड्स, नॉर्थन अमेरिका है ना, हेल स्टॉर्म्स आता रहता है बिकॉज द विंड पाउडरी टाइप दे विल बी ब्लोइंग ओवर द सरफेस, आई मीन कॉन्टिनेंट. सो हेल स्टॉर्म्स इज क्लाउड्स व्हेन सुपर कूल्ड ड्रॉपलेट्स कोलाइड विथ डस्ट एंड डट, राइट. नेक्स्ट चलो, एल नीनो मोडोक्की, कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट. बताओ, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. With respect to the concept of El Nino Modoki, consider the following statement. It is characterized by warming of sea surface temperature in the central equatorial Pacific Ocean. Yes or no? It always increases at the central level of the Pacific Ocean. Whenever it comes, it increases the temperature, right? And it causes winter drought in USA and abnormally high rainfall in India. Yes or no? So, it favors drier climate in South America and Australia. Do you think that? You didn't. South America and Australia, they are mixed up here, two continents. See, drier climate, for example, Chile, America जागा, El Nino favors or La Nino favors? El Nino for them better. Chile, Peru region को El Nino better. During El Nino period they receive rainfall. La Nina period their dry condition is present. So here El Nino means here La Nino. So for us problem. Are you getting my point? This side La Nino, this side El Nino means for us benefit. If it is low pressure, here high pressure. Here high pressure, then it is low pressure. The wind blows always from the low pressure, high pressure to low pressure. La Nino means what? Low pressure or high pressure? High pressure. High pressure blowing towards India. But here drier climate of South America and Australia is the La Nina, not El Nino. Wrong. Right? Yes. So only one statement is correct. Statement 1 is only correct. It causes winter drought in USA. How it causes winter drought in USA? South America okay, but USA how? North America. There is no relationship. So only one statement is correct. Next, with reference to continental subpolar climate, consider the following statement. Boreal climate is absent in the southern hemisphere because of the narrower in the higher altitude. Yes or no? Latitudes. Boreal climate means what? Marine climate. Yes, in the northern hemisphere wider, but when it comes to southern hemisphere narrow. That is true. Then the boreal forest is the planet's second largest biome, stretching in unbroken pattern across. Then third statement, the predominant vegetation of this climatic type is deciduous forest where trees shed, not deciduous. Boreal type what? Coniferous. ठीक है ना? वर्ड्स देखो आपको निकालना यार. Huh? See, the boreal forest is the plant is the second largest biome, stretching in unbroken. Yes, true. But here what kind of forest? Boreal, coniferous. So इसको देख के eliminate करो. How many statements are correct? Only to B. Right. Then, with reference to the bomb cyclone, consider the following statement. Bomb cyclone form when air near Earth's surface rises quickly in the atmosphere, triggering a sudden drop in barometric pressure. Yes. It is different from hurricane, as bomb cyclone generally forms in tropical areas and is powered by the warm seas. Bomb cyclone is having 24 millibar in 24 hours. Bomb cyclone major criteria is within 24 hours 24 millibars. It is extreme low and huge devastation within 24 hours. So here bomb cyclone forms in tropical areas. Bomb cyclone can be formed anywhere, not exclusively in the tropical, and is powered by the warm ocean. Even tropical to convergence of two air masses bhi ho sakta hai. So statement 2 is wrong. So first statement is correct. So one only. Right? Then 21. With reference to the temperature distribution of ocean water, consider the following statement. The winds blowing from the land towards the ocean pile up warm water near the coast, leading to an increase in the temperature. Yes or no? कैसा होता है इतना जब डायग्राम हाँ देखा है ना cold. So first statement was correct. Yes or no? No. Okay, very good. So first statement is wrong. So you can take the diagram previous. The temperature of surface water of the ocean decreases from the equator towards the poles. Yes or no? Yes. Gulf Stream raises the temperature near the eastern coast of the North America and the west coast of Europe. Yes or no? Yes. So how many statement? Only 2. अब fast हो गया थोड़ा है ना? Next, consider the following statement. ये अभी तो फर्स्ट बताया ना ये यार पुराना वालों को मैं क्या बोला था जब winds blowing over the land to water. So land ऊपर से जा रहा है समुद्र को क्या करेगा समुद्र पानी को हटा गया warm will be taking away and cold water will come up. So at the coast increasing temperature or decreasing temperature? Decreasing temperature. When offshore winds, onshore winds are coming up, they will pile up warm water or cold water? Warm water. So how coastal people will be feeling? Warming. So that is the thing they are mentioned, right? चलो consider the following statement. बताओ सोडियम पोटाशियम मैग्नीशियम किस में सॉइल में रहता मॉड्यूल में पढ़ा है saline soils. These soils occur in arid and semi region and waterlogged. Yes. And these soil are called तो usara बताया था usara soil. To overcome the saline soils what kind of we have to use? Gypsum. ये भी लिखा था gypsum, rice husk, straw, rice straw also. These three can be added here. Saline soils, very easy question. So rice husk, rice straw, right? Then consider the following statement about the ocean floor. Please attempt this question. 19th one. मुकेश आप ही करना है. The continental rise in the extended margin of each continent occupied by relatively shallow seas and gulfs. Continental shelf क्या होता है मैं बताया ना Continental shelf means, listen, from here continental shelf, then continental slope, then abyssal zone, ये अलग वाला. And it is not having shallow seas and gulfs immediately. Interior. So here asking continental rise is the extended margin of each continent occupied by relatively shallow seas and gulfs. There is no compulsory, right? Continental shelves are the shallowest part of the ocean with a width that varies from one ocean to another. Yes or no? On which grounds you are saying that? Huh? सही है 1C2 बताया था मॉड्यूल में सर राइट सर मॉड्यूल अच्छा हो गया. Consider the following statement about tides. टाइड्स बताया ना. नीप टाइड्स कब आता है? परपेंडिकुलर, राइट एंगल. स्प्रिंग टाइड्स हॉरिजॉन्टल. उसको क्या बोलना है? वेरी गुड. फुल न्यू मून, फुल मून, अपेहेलियन और पेरिहेलियन. ठीक है. स्प्रिंग टाइड्स अकर व्हेन द सन एंड द मून आर अलाइन्ड इन स्पेस, आइदर न्यू मून और फुल मून. यस. पौर्णमी और अमावस्या. यस. न्यू टाइड्स अकर व्हेन द मून is at the first or third quarter with a smaller tidal range than average. Yes. Solar tides are larger than the average height when the sun is in the aphelion or perihelion. Perihelion. So क्या हो जाएगा? Only 2. हाँ. फर्स्ट और थर्ड क्वार्टर विथ ए स्मॉलर. नीप टाइड्स में परपेंडिकुलर ऐसा रहता है. मून, अर्थ, सन. दिस इज द पीरियड. ठीक है ना. तो आंसर क्या है? ओनली 2. हाँ सर. ठीक है, आफ्टर क्लास डिस्कस करते हैं. रेड एंड येलो सॉइल लुक्स ड्यू टू वाइड डिफ्यूजन ऑफ आयरन. इट लुक्स येलो व्हेन इट अकर्स हाइड्रेटेड फॉर्म. टेलीग्राम में भी दिया था. इट अकर्स इन ए हाइड्रेटेड फॉर्म. When red soil mix up with the water, it turns into hydrated form in yellowish color. That's why you are calling yellow soils. Answer is B. Direct, very easy question. चलो. Gibraltar Strait, Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. Hormuz Strait, Gulf of Persia and Gulf of Oman. Makassar Strait, Sea of Japan and Pacific Ocean. Bass Strait, Arafura Sea and Gulf of Papua. Which one? Skipper. So Gibraltar Sea is Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. That is true. हरमोज स्ट्रेट, हमेशा उधर झगड़ा होता रहता. हरमोज स्ट्रेट के पास सऊदी अरेबिया, ईरान, इराक, दिस रीजन. हमेशा न्यूज़पेपर में, हिंदू पेपर में देखा होगा. एंड गल्फ ऑफ पर्सिया एंड गल्फ ऑफ ओमन. दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दीज फर्स्ट 2 स्टेटमेंट्स आर करेक्ट एंड 3 and 4th स्टेटमेंट आर रॉन्ग. सो हाउ मेनी पेयर्स आर करेक्ट हियर? ओनली 2 पेयर्स. जिब्राल्टर, मेडिटेरियन सी एंड अटलांटिक ओशियन. मैपिंग में करा दूंगा ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स. And Hormuz Strait, Gulf of Persia and Gulf of Oman. Woman. ठीक है ना. And isthmus means what? For example, India and Sri Lanka pass one narrowing stretch. That is called isthmus. For example, you and me, there is a narrow road, narrow place which connects between you and me. It is called isthmus. Right? And isthmus is a narrow strip of land that connects two larger landmass and separate two bodies of water. Yes. Estuaries which are partially enclosed coastal body can be designated as ecotone. Yes or no, Tabi? Stupid, I mentioned right in the... Kya bolte ho? In room I didn't mention that. Ecotone what? Give me example. Estuaries where? Ecotone example, tell me. Estuaries, mangroves, then river bank. Once environment over... Incorrect. Both are correct. This one correct. What we want? Incorrect. So answer is D. Neither one nor two. But correct ones I choose, right? But here mention incorrect. ठीक है ना? हाँ सर. Estuary is where the river is depositing sediments. They are forming kind of delta where more sediments and nutrients are present. The estuaries are largest nutrient and breeding center or productivity center in the world. After estuary, mangroves. Right? Because every time rivers are depositing sediments and nutrients means there can be growing phytoplankton or zooplankton, and it is, large number of flora fauna will be attracted. That's why you are calling ecotone. It is a transition zone. that is between the terrestrial and marine ecosystem. See, mangrove need not to be delta, but 𝐻 delta. Mean near to, because delta formation by the river, 𝐻 is formed by the rivers. Mangroves is not required river, but river, if they taking the water, entire coast they will be growing. For example, if you carefully observe here, I think if you go through the Hindu newspaper, there is a one river flowing entire the coast which separate the sea water, you know, because this is the entire river water, entire the coast, you know, entire the coast, one river is separating the sea water. That's why sea water is not intruding in the mainland. It is reducing the salinity. हिंदू न्यूज़पेपर में आया था, नाम कुछ नहीं. Here mangrove is not required. See, mangrove, for example, here river is Indus, Ganga is flowing, but how they are growing here mangrove? Mangroves need fresh water plus saline water, means brackish water is required. But actually इसको वो तो river रहना चाहिए. ठीक है ना? चलो next question please attempt. El Nino, it brings wet condition in western and southern Europe. El Nino, yes. On which grounds you are saying? हाँ? मुकेश, आप करना है ये क्वेश्चन को. कितना बच्चा है ऑनलाइन में? Online students, please respond here. I want to see your answer. Statement 1 is correct. Okay. Okay. So it brings wet condition in. It brings. It brings wet condition in western and southern Europe. Yes. El Nino. It brings diminished rains in drought-like condition in Australia. That is also true. Increases in the frequency of hurricanes and typhoons. This is not required. It is the cyclonic formation. Hurricanes and typhoons related to cyclone. In India, we are calling cyclone. In other places, that is the cyclone को अलग नाम बोलेगा. ठीक है ना? 3 statement को हटा दो. Easy name. Are you getting? Typhoons, cyclones in Indian Ocean we are calling cyclone. Other places hurricanes. रहेगा ना? ये निकाल दो 3. 3 you can eliminate here. You can eliminate here. Already you know that 1, 2 statements are correct. Means obviously 1, 2, 4. Heavy precipitation in the coastal desert of area of Chile. During El Nino period, what happened? Chile, Peru receiving more rainfall. Obviously, even you don't know 4 also, you can opt this one. A. Okay, sir. Next, consider the following statement about humidity. करो मुकेश करना. Honor students. हाँ. Absolute humidity is a measure of the actual amount of moisture in the air regardless of the air's temperature. Yes. Absolute humidity is also required and specific humidity is also required for the rainfall. For example, if you take the mountain, the orographic rainfall comes like that, right? So more rainfall here, but when it comes to here, because of temperature, dry adiabatic lapse rate, the moisture will be evaporated, means relative humidity is increasing. If relative humidity increases, means there is going to be rain, right? So absolute humidity measure of the actual amount of moisture in the air regardless of the air temperature. 100% correct. If the absolute humidity remains constant, cooler air will be exhibit lower relative humidity compared to warmer. No. लिखा था लिखो फिर absolute humidity expressed in grams of water, expressed as grams of water, water vapor per cubic meter volume of air, per cubic meter volume of air is a measure of the actual amount of water vapor, measure of the actual amount of water vapor ब्रैकेट में मॉइस्चर in the air, comma regardless of the air temperature, regardless of the air temperature, right? The higher the amount of water vapor, the higher the amount of water vapor, the higher the absolute humidity. सो हमारा आंसर क्या था? मैं इधर हायर द अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर वेपर द हायर द एब्सोल्यूट ह्यूमिडिटी. सो आंसर ए करो. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज आर करेक्ट अबाउट द गैसेस प्रेजेंट इन द एटमॉस्फेयर? करना. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज ट्रांसपेरेंट इन द इनकमिंग सोलर रेडिएशन बट ओपेक टू द आउटगोइंग टेरेस्ट्रियल रेडिएशन. यस. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड कौन सा रेस ऑब्जर्व करता? इंफ्रारेड रेस. द अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर वेपर इंक्रीजेस फ्रॉम द इक्वेटर टुवर्ड्स द पोल्स. यस और नो? कैसा भाई? ठीक है. आंसर ए, वन ओनली. वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. विद रेफरेंस टू द 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐬𝐻 क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ क्लाइमेट कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट. मेडिटेरियन क्या होता है? ड्राई hot summer. Yes. And tropical monsoon. So tropical monsoon, short dry season. Tundra, severe winter. Humid continental, no. True. छोड़ दे. Not required. इधर कौन पूछ रहा है यार एग्जाम में? आपको टेस्ट बनाने के लिए किया है बट इतना नहीं पूछता है ना. चाहिए क्या? इतना दिमाग कौन लगाता है? एग्जाम में सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछता है. विथ रेफरेंस टू द फुजिवारा इफेक्ट कंसीडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट. इट इज ए फिनोमिना दैट अकर्स व्हेन टू ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन मे स्टार्ट टू अफेक्ट ईच अदर व्हेन द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन देम इज अराउंड 12 latitude degrees. The tropical cyclones will rotate around one another in a clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise direction about their geometric center in the northern hemisphere. 10th लिखो माँ. 10th क्या है? ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स मैं कुछ बोला ही नहीं. सेकंड स्टेटमेंट को वो क्लॉकवाइज नहीं एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में एलिमिनेट कर दे शॉर्टकट में. सो हियर इट इज दैट अकर्स व्हेन टू ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन्स मे स्टार्ट टू अफेक्ट ईच अदर व्हेन द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन देम इज अराउंड 12 latitude degrees. That is true. So ऑप्शन क्या हो जाएगा? Because it is not clockwise, here anti-clockwise. Tropical cyclones में क्या पढ़ाया था? Northern hemisphere anti-clockwise, southern hemisphere clockwise. Because मॉड्यूल में पढ़ा हो ना. बुलाता नहीं, बुलाया तो ज्यादा झाड़ चढ़ जा रहा है. Consider the following statement about La Nina. La Nina is good for the India or not? El Nino? For whom it is better? Peru and Chile. ठीक है ना. During La Nina events, trade winds are even stronger than usual, pushing more warm water toward Asia. During La Nina year, winter temperature are warmer than normal in the south and cooler than normal in the north. ला नीना, एल नीनो, मोडोकी ऊपर हमेशा क्वेश्चंस आता है. प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. इफ यू आर नॉट हैविंग कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वालिटी, वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू क्लियर दिस प्रीलिम्स एग्जाम. whenever you are getting any El Nino, La Nino, Modoki point, try to write on the paper at a single place. Compile entire information wherever it is present. Fujiwara effect, very good question. Bomb cyclone, very good question. Because this is going to come. Joshimara wala, that is also going to come. है ना? ठीक है. लिखो कौन सा क्वेश्चन में आंसर करो 9th हाँ सो लैंड इन ट्रेन इवन स्ट्रांगर देन यूजुअल पुशिंग मोर वार्म वाटर टुवर्ड्स सही है ना ये एंड ड्यूरिंग लैंड इन ईयर winter temperatures are warmer than the normal in the south and cooler than the normal. This is also true. क्या बोला था incorrect. ये दोनों सही है. हमारा क्या है आंसर इज डू. ये पॉइंट लिख लो पेपर के ऊपर मैं बताता हूं. डी डी इनकरेक्ट बोल रहे दो सही है ना. नेक्स्ट what do you mean by the doldrum? Yes, at the equator 5 degree to 5 degree or sometimes 10 degree latitude in the equator is a silent calm zone doldrum. Yes, कौन सा high pressure where winds are formerly calm. Doldrums are the areas of high pressure है क्या? आंसर ऑप्शन ये. हाँ इनकरेक्ट दिस वन सॉरी मुकेश करेक्ट वाला बोल रहा हूं मैं. इधर क्या था इनकरेक्ट गलत हो गया सर. इनकरेक्ट इट इज अ बेल्ट अराउंड द अर्थ एक्सटेंडिंग अप. ये सही है. पॉइंट लिख लो ना छोटा. द डोलड्रम्स इन द एरिया हाई प्रेशर नहीं क्या है इधर. वेरी गुड लो प्रेशर. यू आर राइट. इट इज अ प्लेस ऑफ ट्रेड विंड्स दैट मीट अदर ट्रेड्स. The effects of the doldrums are caused by solar radiation from the sun. Yes. So क्या माँ आंसर B. हाई प्रेशर नहीं लो प्रेशर. हमको ये क्या नाम इसका नाम साई पार्टी देना है. ही स्कोर्ड हाईएस्ट मार्क्स. पानी पी लेता हूँ यार टाइम बहुत हो गया ना. अब बोलता है सर मैं फीस पे किया हूँ इसलिए मार्क्स आया. क्यों पार्टी देना है सर. he got small gift from me. You missed. ठीक है कौन सा क्वेश्चन में पोलर वोर्टेक्स बताओ तंबी 7th. The polar vortex is the large area of high pressure with cold air surrounding the two poles of the earth. Yes or no? See, listen. At the equatorial region, temperature is low pressure or high pressure? Low pressure, high pressure, low pressure, high pressure. Equatorial region, polar region due to thermo-effective, and here subtropical and subpolar which affect rotation of the earth dynamic factor. बताया नहीं मॉडल ठीक है. So first statement is right. The most distinctive feature of polar vortex is that it is always exist near the poles. Always exist होता है नहीं होता है. देखा है ना मैप. रिसेंटली अमेरिका में साइक्लोन आया था पोलर वोर्टेक्स बारे में से करंट अफेयर्स वाला. पोलर वोर्टेक्स हमेशा रहता है उधर. ठीक है ना. दिस स्टेटमेंट इज आल्सो करेक्ट. द स्ट्राटोस्फेरिक ट्रोपोस्फेरिक पोलर वोर्टिसेस बोथ रोटेट इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द अर्थ स्पिन. डायरेक्शन ऑफ द अर्थ स्पिन होता है क्या नहीं होता है. कौन सा क्वेश्चन में 7 क्वेश्चन शायद होता है. यस दैट इज आल्सो करेक्ट. प्रेशर विद कूल एयर. पोलर वोर्टेक्स लिखो मैं फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट का शायद एक गलत है. इधर फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग, आई थिंक सही है, सही है, इधर आई थिंक लिखो, थोड़ा पेन पकड़ो थोड़ा. द पोलर वोर्टेक्स इज द लार्ज एरिया ऑफ लो प्रेशर with cold air surrounding both of the earth place. Both of the earth pole की जगह क्या cold air और warm air? Why cold air is present? हाँ, polar region, because sunlight is not reaching, even reaching scattered. Albedo, snow region क्या होता है? Albedo ज़्यादा करता है. That's why it is not reaching, even reaching, that is the reflected or absorbed or scattered, right? Then the term vortex refers to the counterclockwise flow of air that helps keep the cold air near the poles, काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज क्या करेगा? नियर द पोलर रीजन इट मेक्स इट कीप द कोल्डर एयर नियर द पोल्स. पोलर वोर्टिसेस आल्सो एग्जिस्ट ऑन अदर रोटेटिंग लो ऑब्लिक्विटी planetary bodies. Tell me, at the polar region, Coriolis force maximum or minimum? What about the rotation of this earth? Minimum. Coriolis force maximum at the poles, minimum of the rotation of earth. But here, rotation of the earth is maximum, but minimum is Coriolis force. Coriolis force is not speed, right? It is deflecting the wind. It is not increasing the speed. Deflect kar raha hai. For example, you are throwing something, after some time it is bending. That is called deflect, right? So this is the thing. So answer क्या हो जाएगा मैं अब इधर? That's something. Stratospheric and tropospheric polar. Stratospheric clouds are present. Generally, they form in the winter season. Tropospheric clouds, they are forming in the, I think you read in the ozone depletion. Environment में पढ़ाऊंगा. In ozone depletion, this cloud is playing very, very vital role, especially in the winter season, right? During the winter season, what happened? Because of the cold condition, they are absorbing more halogens, and they are activate during the tropospheric period, I mean temperature period. So both are very, very dangerous to the polar. Polar, what is good? Both are cold cloud, because in the polar region, either north and south pole, stratospheric clouds generally forming. Here not mentioned exactly clouds, but this lead to polar vortices, right? Stratospheric means what? Not stratosphere, clouds. Stratospheric means not that वो layer वाला. Troposphere, mesosphere ये नहीं है. ये clouds. They generally form in the winter season. समझा करो. आपको ओजोन डिप्लीशन में ये पॉइंट वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दिस पॉइंट ओजोन डिप्लीशन जगह. ठीक है ना? इधर क्या हो जाएगा आपका आंसर? दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट, राइट? 7B, ओनली 2 ऑप्शन. ये फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज राइट ओनली, दिस वन रॉन्ग. करो बट लैटर में करेक्ट कर. बी, ओनली 2 ऑप्शंस. एलिनो बारे में करो. एलिनो इज एसोसिएटेड विद द बैंड ऑफ वार्म ओशन वाटर दैट डेवलप्स बिटवीन द इंटरनेशनल डेडलाइन एंड 120 डिग्री वेस्ट. यस और नो? एलिनो बोले तो जगदीश नीचे कर ले रहा फेस, मुझे संबंध नहीं है. एलिनो लानिनो मुड़क आ गया, इल्ले बोल दे रहा है. एलिनो इज अकम्पनीड बाय हाई एयर प्रेशर. एलिनो बोले तो क्या है? वार्म. वार्म मीन्स So here in the Western Pacific and low air pressure in the Eastern Pacific. So both the statement correct, right? So incorrect one, neither one nor D. Consider the following statement about anticyclones. मैं बताया था एंटीसाइक्लोन नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर क्या होता है क्लॉकवाइज, सदर्न हेमिस्फीयर एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. Anticyclone forms in the subtropical region. Descending winds or ascending winds? Descending winds. Dry, aridity, right? Both options are correct, right? हाँ छोड़ दो यार. Did I say, Jagdish? Did I say high pressure? Warm बोलो तो low. There are regions of relatively high pressure around which air circulate clockwise in the northern hemisphere, counterclockwise in the southern hemisphere. Module में as it is लिखा था उसको point देखो. Anticyclones allow to having ability to block eastward progress of other weather system. Block करेगा क्या? Ability to block eastward progress of other weather system. Block करता है. लिखो anticyclones are often stationary or westward drifting stationary or westward drifting and thus may block the eastward progress of other weather systems thus may block the eastward progress of other weather systems. Full stop. Anticyclonic circulations at high latitudes may penetrate into the stratosphere where they may be associated with sudden stratospheric warmings. May be associated with the sudden stratospheric warmings. इधर देखो anticyclones are having an ability to block eastward progress of other weather system. Block. Sometimes they are stationary also, right? Sometimes they are stationary also. Sometimes may or may not. Block कर सकता है, block भी कर सकता है, stationary भी कर सकते हैं. ओनली नहीं बोला है ना ये स्टेटमेंट में. ओनली बोला क्या? नहीं. सो इसीलिए क्या हो जाएगा? राइट. और कितना क्वेश्चन है यार? कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट अबाउट द ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन. एंटी साइक्लोन हो गया, ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन हो गया. ट्रॉपिकल cyclones are intense circular storms with high pressure systems that originate over warm tropical. Tropicals are very good, very good. That is what required here. Wrong. I is a region of mostly calm weather while having pressure higher. Khatam. हो गया. Correct. Which are the correct statement here? Are correct. D. Neither one nor two. ಇಲ್ಲ. Then third question करो. Storm tides. Storm tide is the abnormal rise. Storm tide is the abnormal rise in sea water level during a storm, measured as the height of the water above the normal predicted astronomical tide. Wrong. And the highest storm tides are often observed during the storms that coincide with a full or new moon. Mean new moon or full moon बोले तो कौन सा? Spring tides. Spring tides means like this: Earth, Moon, Sun. They are in the same line. 𝐶𝐸. This is the new moon, full moon. ये क्या है? Moon, Earth, Sun. It is called full moon. So spring tides. Spring tides are larger than the normal tides. Neap tides are smaller than normal tides. Neap tides में perpendicular रहेगा, इसमें horizontal, 𝐶𝐸. Right? Answer could be here. B. हाँ सही है. Then 2. With reference to weather fronts, consider the following statement. इनकरेक्ट पूछ रहा है उधर. मीन्स ए वेदर फ्रंट इज ए बाउंड्री सेपरेटिंग. फ्रंट बोले तो क्या है? फ्रंट नथिंग बट हियर लाभासना इन. प्रणाम सर. यस प्रणाम जी, बताओ हाउ कैन आई हेल्प यू. ठीक है. हियर फॉर एग्जाम्पल लीजन. वार्म फ्रंट ऑलवेज डाउन साइड, कोल्ड फ्रंट, कोल्ड एयर ऊपर से. when they come together they try to come like this. They are not forming exact, they are not mingling each other, but initial stage they are stationary. So there is a boundary between them. It is called front. This front is not exactly horizontal, rather oblique. Then cold air is dense. This dense air is pushing warm air here, then warm air rising up, right? Then when warm air rising, cold air is coming down, warm air above. It is a inversion of temperature. Can we say that? Right? So क्या बोल रहा है? First statement is correct. Then second statement, cold fronts and cold occlusion have faster than warm fronts and warm occlusion. Yes. Then warm fronts can bring bands of thunderstorms. No. And cumulonimbus. Cumulonimbus clouds mostly present in the tropical region, not temperate region. In tropical region there is no warm front, cold front. Rather they are forming in the temperate region. Because in tropical region only one type of air mass, only that is warm air mass. When it comes to temperate region, अभी बोला था cold air mass, warm air mass. Cold air mass, warm air mass. So two different air masses are present in the temperate region. But when it comes to tropical region, only one air mass, right? So here क्या, how many incorrect are there? 3 option is wrong. So only 1. Then consider the following statement about the jet streams, please. Online students, huh? 20 degree. Jet streams form when warm air mass meet cold air mass in the atmosphere. Yes. Jet streams are narrow bands of strong wind that generally blow from east to west all across the globe. West to east. Try to. इधर geography में ऐसा इतना बोलता है, हाई प्रेशर, लो प्रेशर, ईस्ट टू वेस्ट, पाइल अप, दिस एंड दैट. यही छोटा छोटा वर्ड से आपको आंसर आ जाएगा, बट आप कॉशियस रहना जरूरी है. रॉन्ग. When the temperature contrast between cold and hot air masses is maximum, the jet stream runs almost in a straight line. बताओ. huh? When the temperature contrast between cold and hot air mass is maximum, the jet stream runs almost in a straight line. Straight line सही है, but when they are starting mix up, then meandering, there is, right? But they are having proper, then there is straight line. इसीलिए रास्बी waves बोलते हैं उसको, ठीक है ना? So here what are the options ma? Only 2, ठीक है ना? Online students, कितना टाइम बच गया? I hope you understood. So how did you feel here? So online students, I hope you understood the class, and because the question answer discussion and next discussion tomorrow, environment, I think tomorrow only, right? Sorry, environment test tomorrow. And if you are having any doubts, online students, those who participated in our discussion, thank you all, and wish you all the best, and we'll meet up some other, next discussion. And geography is a bit typical, but if you are thorough with these certain topics, very easy. And environment and geography also, we are going to launch one module also here, and then we'll announce soon about that. ठीक है ना? Thank you all. Good night. Bye bye.